The Decision Reel is also brought to you by Newsly. Newsly is an audio app for iOS and Android that picks up web articles about the most trending topics on the web at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time in the history of the internet, the web becomes listenable. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. Stop scrolling and start listening with Newsly. They also have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 40 countries, including our podcast, The Decision Reel. Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in the description of this episode and use the promo code REEL2021. That's REEL 2021 and receive a 1-month free premium subscription to Newsly.
You are listening to The Decision Reel, brought to you by Bright Eyes Entertainment.
So I came all the way over here, you said you was holding.
I didn't say what I was holding.
Anton Tobias never had much on his mind.
Don't you think you should have like a goal?
My dream life would be to lie around all day in bed and watch TV while some hot broad delivers me food.
And he always had time on his hands.
4 bodies have been discovered and the killer is still at large.
Until one of them
What's happening to me?
got a mind of its own.
I have no control over my hand. It makes me do things I don't want it to do.
Aren't you a little old for Ding Dong Ditch?
Sorry about your bush.
I'm gonna call 911. What's the number?
I'm not the killer.
Okay. I mean, if OJ could get off, then I'm sure. You there?
Now, his hand won't stop.
I don't want to hurt you. They don't! Ew, that's disgusting.
His friends won't die.
Dead. Undead, actually. And there was this big bright white light at the end of a long tunnel.
So what happened?
We were like, forget that, man. It's too far.
And the only way to stop it
Idle hands are the devil's playpen, so I'll keep my hands occupied, right?
is to keep it busy.
Freeze! Drop the knitting needles.
That's probably not a good idea. Put him down! Cuff me! Put those needles down, young man! Down! Cuff me!
Columbia Pictures presents
The police have no leads and the killer is still out there.
You scream like a girl.
the comedy
Careful, it's on kind of loose. That's really starting to get on my nerves.
that dares to give scary movies
Look at me! I'm in the face!
the backhand.
What you doing, man? That's my dad. Come on!
CPR, man. I saw him Baywatch. Did you lose something there, bud?
Idle Hands. The touching story of a boy and his hand.
Kinky.
Fly for a white guy. Welcome to the Decision Reel. This week, Idle Hands, featuring your hosts,
Brent.
George,
Steve.
and featuring special guest,
Vinny.
All right.
Yeah, we're in it. Look at that. We're coming up with things.
Vinny episode number 2,
Yeah.
because the first one was very, very well
Received?
Received.
People like you, Vinny,
Right.
for some reason.
Part deux.
For some reason.
That's,
Well-
that's because last time all 4 of us were hammered.
Yeah.
Let's work on it. Let's get there.
Let's get there.
George is in it now. I love it.
He's got the pub mix back out.
Mr. I'm not drinking, got a stale can of pub mix. Is ready to go.
Is this exactly what we were doing last time?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I came downstairs, was like, you want a shotgun a beer? He went, yeah.
Yeah. I like it. Well, this is the first episode Vinny's been on of the main feed, right? The other episode was the extra reel.
That was an
Yeah,
extra
that was
practice.
some
Let's talk about a movie we all love.
Cutting room floor shit.
Yeah,
Right. So this is a officially official Vinny's on the pod.
Right.
Now, announcement. Every first week of the month, with Vinny Can Make It, he will be here
Once a month.
once a month.
Good.
I like it.
So Vinny gets
And Vinny has good picks.
I was
Yeah.
about to say Vinny's making
He's
picks
two-
every,
he's two
every
for
month.
two.
Yeah.
He's 2 for 2 with Zach and Miri, and then this. So,
And idle hands.
and I and until you told me what we were watching, I forgot all about this movie and the fact that I had seen it at least 5 times.
You know, it's funny, like, I've watched this movie enough but I've never really like sat down and thought about like, man, this movie's actually decently good and forgettable at the same time, if that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Like it's a one and done movie. You watch it like, this is great, it's shitty, it's terrible, but I'm enjoying it. And then once it's over, you don't think about
It's
it.
incredibly cheesy.
There is nothing special about it. It's just watchable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Couple one-liners.
Yeah.
It made me laugh a lot.
Yeah, rewatching it, I laughed about a lot, but a lot of it was like, because it's so like 99, 2000.
Very cheeseball.
It's definitely, it has that.
It also made me realize how much, like, when I was younger, I fucking hated Devon Sawa because he was like uber attractive. Like,
Yeah.
that's the
He's
guy
a
you
pretty
wanted to be
boy.
in high school.
Yeah.
But now I just hate him because, like, you ever notice like his voice just never fully hit puberty?
No.
He still sounds like he's talking about fucking Icebox and Little Giant.
Oh my God.
Your next pom-pom.
I love that movie.
No, never mind. That was Spike.
I
that was Spike.
love Devon Sawa in this movie. That was like one of my big notes from it.
It was. I think it was a
It's
better
physical comedy.
Yeah, it's a lot cooler than some of the other roles he played, being that like Tiger Beat heartthrob.
Dude,
kinda
he had
guy.
this and a couple more, and then it was nothing but
Final Destination. No, was
C movie.
Final
He was
Destination.
in the Final Destination.
Wild America. That movie was good.
And then it was yeah.
I just watched that a
seriously,
couple
after
months
like
ago.
he had like
the Grizzlies, man.
he had like a 3 or 4 year span, and then it was done. Like nothing but like
Dunskies.
straight to DVD C movies.
He was right there.
That was a lot of those '90s heartthrob guys.
JTT.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man. Speaking of which,
Well, no, Jonathan Taylor Thomas took himself out of the game.
did he?
Did
Yeah, he wanted to go back to school. That's why he quit Home Improvement halfway through the last season,
No kidding.
which Tim Allen is still fucking pissed at.
Chill.
I just
Tim
got my
Allen.
kids to watch Man of the House the other day because I was tired of watching cartoon movies.
Man in the House or Jungle to Jungle?
Man of the House.
Is that JTT?
Yes.
Yeah, Jungle to Jungle.
Jungle to
is
Jungle
not-
is Tim Allen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Where
you're
they
right.
join the
Jungle
Indian
to Jungle
Scouts.
is
Yeah.
Tim Allen and fucking Mimi Siku.
I got my kids to watch it because it was on Disney Plus, and I was just tired of cartoon movies, and
Sure.
they both actually really enjoyed it. Which for that movie
That's
to
good.
keep a 1.5-year-old's
Yeah.
attention span is pretty crazy.
Dude, keep it going. There's a whole bunch of good movies on
Oh, yeah.
Disney Plus. Even like all the Disney Channel whatever
You
movies.
think I haven't watched Brink?
Yeah, of course you did.
Dude, love
I've watched
Brink.
it like 3 times
Johnny
since it's been on. Yeah.
Johnny Tsunami.
Dude, even the second one's good.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but
I
it's
watched
still
that.
like
I watched
haven't seen-
Motocrossed, which
Dude,
is
I
like the
love
worst.
Motocross.
It's like the worst motocross
I
movie
haven't
ever.
seen Brink in forever.
It really is bad.
And that's got
isn't
Seth Green in it too.
it? Yeah.
Yep. My
Look at
dad
him.
drives a Zamboni. Look, they were both doing that
no,
movie
bro,
together.
that's not on Brink.
What movie is
You're
that?
thinking of Airborne.
I am thinking of Airborne. Yeah.
Same movie. Fuck it.
I mean, kind of.
Airborne.
of,
Airborne's
yeah.
a great movie.
It's not Devon Sawa, but it might
It's
as well
cheesy
be.
Might
as
as well
shit,
be.
but it is a good movie.
I like it. Anyways, the movie we were talking about is Idle Hands this week, as George so eloquently put it.
Idle Hands.
Idle
I
Hands.
don't know where that comes from.
It comes from deep in the cockles.
Subcockle region.
Right out of my balls.
Where to watch this movie? You
You're
can watch
welcome.
this movie right now for free on Pluto TV, but everywhere else you got to pay for. So Vudu, Amazon Prime, YouTube, Google Play, and
I
Apple
paid
TV.
$4 for it.
I bought it.
It was on Pluto, man. I watched it. It was
I
great.
don't even know what the fuck Pluto
Do you-
is.
Pluto
Yeah,
is
I don't know
dope,
what that
dude.
is.
So
You don't
Pluto's
even need
like,
live TV, man. If you're
you know
not
what-
like a TV guy.
You know what Tubi is, right?
Yeah.
Same thing, but it's just Pluto.
Mm.
I think there's an ad for it that's got David Hasselhoff in it, Pluto TV, and it's like really funny.
I don't watch ads.
Yeah, I mean, I try not to,
Yeah.
but I've seen that one.
I watched Squid Game for about 7 hours today.
So I only watched the first episode
Man, I hear
just
so
because I'm
much
trying
I
to.
just have no desire. I don't
It's
know what it is.
dude,
Watch the first
It's
episode.
like a
and you'll get
Korean
hooked.
show.
The
I
first
don't-
10 minutes hooked me.
Is it all subtitles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
but
can't fucking do it.
no, it's worth it.
I got too much shit going on.
Here's the
It's not
thing.
that bad.
It took 4 episodes for me to finally buckle down and go, all right, cool.
I'll never make it.
I was in the
4.
first 15 minutes. When
yeah,
they
okay,
start playing
dude.
the whatever
Yeah, okay,
game,
yeah.
I was in it.
2 and 3 are fucking butt slow. Hold on tight.
Okay.
I'll never make it.
But
I'll
do me a
never
favor.
It took me years to watch Parks and Rec.
Strange it. There. Change it from the American dub with the subtitles to Korean with American subtitles.
Oh, no, I don't watch anything that
I don't
has
want to
the
listen
dub.
to a bunch of Koreans and read at the same time.
The acting is better.
If I want
Because
to do that, I'll go to New York and take a train.
The acting is better when you can hear the when you can
What?
when you can hear the when you can hear the Korean
Yeah,
and
yeah,
read it in
that's
English.
that's how I have to watch
Yeah,
stuff.
same.
Oh, so you need that accent reading.
No, it's just when it's overdubbed, you don't get the actual feeling from the actors because it's
Exactly.
somebody else's
I don't
voice.
feel like I'm going to get it anyways.
No, it's
Well,
pretty
then
tight.
it is, yeah.
I'm almost done. I think I'm on the last episode.
I'll wait for the American ripoff of it like we did with The Ring and all these other things.
Ringu.
Ringu.
You know what? It's funny. Ringu is such a different movie than The Ring, but they both stand on their own.
I don't know if I've ever seen Ringu.
I don't think I have.
Seen Rango.
Rango?
Isn't that just like a Hunter
I had
S.
Rangus
Thompson,
today.
the animated movie or something?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It's just like a lizard that's all in the desert and stupid. I hate
Johnny Depp.
Fucking Johnny Depp ruins everything.
I'm really.
There was a point where he
so
was in
over him.
everything.
He doesn't
for
ruin
like,
everything. Shut up.
You know what? Sleepy Hollow. That's
Sleepy
a pretty
Hollow's
good
great.
Halloween movie.
That's the only Tim Burton movie I can stand now. All the other ones are so over the top and just like, it's Tim Burton.
It's got your boy in it.
Well, I got real over the Hot Topic Tim Burton
Fighters.
shit.
Yeah, for sure. All the fucking bullshit.
Hot Topic and the girls I went to high school with ruined Tim Burton films for me.
Oh man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember how much I loved like Nightmare growing up, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
Loved it
so
as a
did-
kid.
So did every fat girl that you knew.
Then when you were a
Every
teenager,
fat
you were
girl.
like, fuck this movie.
Fuck man, like now I'm part of this little thing and I just want to like this stupid movie.
We talked about this already,
Did
didn't
we?
we? I think so.
It's so
We've
irritating,
talked about
man.
it,
Why
for
do
sure.
why do I want to be a part of a little weird cult? I just want to watch a fucking movie.
Right.
Anyways.
So this movie,
Jack's Abbey.
when slacker teen Anton Tobias, which is a great fucking name by the way,
Anton.
has his right hand possessed by a demonic force, he finds that his life gets a lot more interesting. While Anton himself is an ambiguous guy, his hand proves to be an appendage of death, killing his two best buddies, Noob and Mick, who return to life as wisecracking zombies. In addition to murdering those closest to him, Anton's evil hand significantly hinders his chances with lovely neighbor Molly.
By the way, Panub.
Yeah, it's Pinot.
Is it put up? What did I say?
Noob.
Noob. Oh, my bad.
We're not playing Halo.
Yeah.
I read it phonetically, not
Right.
how it was.
Who's
Yes.
the person? Who's the person?
Panoob.
Panub.
Panub.
The fat one is Panub.
The fat friend that gets his head cut off.
The skinniest fat guy ever. I don't understand that guy.
Mick
He's
and
in
Pinub.
he's in Mighty Ducks. He's in some other movies
Oh,
around
yeah,
the
he's
time,
Fulton.
Yeah, he's the guy with the slap shot.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to say this just because hockey. The only thing that rubs me the wrong way in the Mighty Ducks movie, the second one, is when he takes that slap shot and it bruises the kid's hand, the goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your hand is not anywhere near that when you catch the puck.
Yeah, it's not baseball.
Right.
Well, unless he caught it in the hand.
No, because the glove is here and your hand's closing it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it's all up here. So it wouldn't have hit
Kind of
his
like a
hand.
baseball glove.
I mean, I've gotten something.
No, like a baseball glove, if he was wearing that, it would have hit him.
Yeah,
There's
exactly,
a chance it could
right.
hit you in the palm.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
your whole hand.
A hockey
not even
glove?
a
A
chance
hockey?
of the hockey
Yeah, no,
glove.
goalie.
He
no.
also
Maybe
he,
your fingers.
he also
but
taught a Mexican guy how to stop with stacked up Coke cans.
I get
So,
it.
I mean,
I
It
get
seems like
that.
really specific knowledge.
Well,
Yeah. Okay. You're right.
yeah.
Got
So
me.
this
you
is-
can't show hockey movies to the Canadians.
Steve just
Right?
yeah. There it is.
I mean, there's certain hockey movies that
Steve
I'm
just
like,
let us know how much he
Like Goon.
loves
I
hockey.
love Goon.
Goon rules.
Goon's good.
The second one was actually not bad either.
Didn't see
Nah,
it.
I liked it.
Did that have what's his name in it too?
Yeah, Sean William Scott's
Yeah.
in
The
it,
second
and
one?
then
Oh, all right.
and then what's his face's son's in it. Fuck, what's the guy's name? He was in
I think I like
22 Jump Street. What the fuck is his name?
My old lady made it 5 minutes. Like she made it
Huh?
to the first
Ice Cube?
beating, and the first one.
No,
was
no,
like, I can't
the white
watch
guy with the
what with idle hands.
This. No,
blonde hair.
Goon.
White guy,
She
blonde
just
hair.
doesn't like violence
He's
and
somebody's.
movies.
I don't
He's
think your
fucking
wife likes movies.
Goldie Hawn
That's
and what's
true,
his
too.
face's son.
I don't know.
Who?
Goldie Hawn and
Kurt Russell's
Russell's son. What's his
I love
fucking
Kurt
something?
Russell so
Something
much.
Russell.
He's one of my favorite actors.
Is it Sean Russell?
It's not
Hank
Sean.
Russell,
Jeff Russell.
Frank Russell,
It is
Stephen Russell.
Craig
Russ
Russell,
Russell.
Russ Russellman.
Mario Russell.
Wyatt Russell.
Of
We
course
would have
his
got
name's
there,
fucking-
man.
We
You
would've
should
got
just
to
let us
Wyatt,
go.
yeah.
You know what? I like mine better.
We were at like the R's. Like it wouldn't have been that long.
Ah,
Would have took a little bit.
a pirate's second favorite letter.
So this is written by Terry Hughes and Rob Milbauer,
Mm-hmm.
directed by Rodman Flender. He also directed Leprechaun 2, as well as episodes from The Office, Tales from the Crypt, Ugly Betty, The OC, and Gilmore Girls.
Tales from the Crypt. That is my
What
shit.
a resume.
Weird, all over the place,
Yeah,
right?
he really is. Got some teen comedies
Yeah.
in
Leprechaun
there.
2, the one where he makes the girl look naked, but it's stacked up lawnmowers, and the dude puts his face in it.
Look, all those movies, I
Dude,
know
I
I've
haven't
seen
watched
all
those
of
since I was a
them,
kid.
What?
but they all mash together.
Oh, it's like a
You've never
trick.
seen The Leprechaun?
So the leprechaun can make shit look.
I'm the leprechaun.
He's like an
No, there's
illusionist.
a leprechaun. Yeah. So
Okay.
this guy is like spying on this girl, and the leprechaun makes it look like the garage opens and it's her topless, like saying, "Come get me," blah blah blah. Gets on his knees and puts his face into her crotch, like as she's standing there. It's fucking 4 lawnmower blades. It's tight.
I feel like I would be like, no, that's a red flag.
What's that sound? Like,
I'm thoroughly impressed right now. We're 15 minutes into this thing. We've gotten production credits.
Look, that's how it always rolls here. We rarely
The
talk
wheels
about
are
the
already
movie.
falling off.
right? I just want to make it to 8 o'clock because Dynamite's going to rule tonight.
It's Monday.
Shit. Why did I think it was Wednesday?
Would you think we already had band practice?
Right. That's exactly what happened. Your brain went to when we did the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we practicing Friday?
Yeah. Yeah, because we got to work around everybody else's schedule.
One person.
Excuse me, one person's schedule.
Oops.
Oh, shit.
Shut
so this
it
is
down.
starring
Devin Sauer.
Devin Sauer.
Devin Sauer.
That's Anton Tobias. No, you got to do it. Anton Tobias, do it.
Anton Tobias.
No, you could do better.
You rushed that.
Anton Tobias.
That's a little
Is
bit
that
better.
a little better?
It's got to be like Tobias.
Tobias.
What I want to
There it
know,
is.
what I want to know is, he's starring as Anton. Oh, never mind. It kind of just told him myself because they were screaming for him, but he was the one doing it.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. What
His parents?
Yeah.
In the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're looking for him.
Yeah,
So he
let's talk
doesn't
about
remember
this movie
doing
a
those,
little.
but he remembers killing everybody else.
Well, no, he doesn't.
no.
He doesn't remember killing anyone.
He remembers killing his two best friends.
That's because he never went to
That's
sleep
'cause he
after that.
I think
figured
it's like
it
a
out.
werewolf situation.
Like then,
Like, it's
yeah, that's
happening
when he
in his sleep
became
and shit.
aware of what was
okay.
happening.
Okay.
Prior to that, it was happening in his
And
sleep.
it tells you that he's a lefty because he's like, no, man, I relieve tension with my left hand. That's why my right one's doing all this bullshit.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Yeah.
The only thing that kind of like bugged me was, all right, so he's living in the attic.
Yeah.
How did the cat get in the attic in the morning? Wait, I just figured it out. He brought it up there because he killed them. Never mind.
Probs.
Yeah.
I figured out my own.
There's a
problems.
lot of holes in this story though.
But in
There's
the beginning, but then they kind of clue in later.
Yeah, but one giant hole is: do his parents think that he has asthma, or does he actually have asthma?
Oh man.
Oh, touche.
Because he walks around with that inhaler around his neck, and then me just being an asshole, it's like if you had asthma, you shouldn't be living in the attic.
And not only that, his
Good point.
parents would know if he was prescribed an inhaler.
As soon as the movie started, I was like, "Fuck this movie! Why is this guy sleeping in the attic?"
Yeah, how old is this kid supposed to be?
Yeah, that's
Senior-
another
he's
thing.
in senior in high school.
Yeah, they said senior because the
You're telling me
cops.
this kid's like 16, 17?
Yeah, they're
You'd
like
have to be
17, I guess.
Because the
Yeah.
cops were there when they said that they were seniors when he was a freshman.
But I have a bone to pick with that too.
So okay.
So you want to just keep going with who stars?
No,
in
go for it.
So that makes
So
him
pick
the
21.
bone.
The neighbor,
Yep.
the guy with like the big Ford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's at one point he's like macking on that girl, and he like asks her how old she is,
Yeah.
and she's like, "Oh, I'm a senior," and he's like, "Yeah, I've been out of there for 3 years." That would put him at 20.
Yeah.
That guy looks 35.
Yeah. First and foremost.
And also, he looks like fucking John Bon Jovi.
And every time he comes on screen, Shout
He
the
does.
Devil comes on.
He looks like shitty 90s John Bon Jovi.
That guy's been in a couple other
George,
things.
do you want an Oktoberfest? Help yourself, man.
Get an October?
I like that every time he's in that truck, it's just Shout at
It's
the Devil.
literally the only thing.
It's the only fucking tape he has. But it's perfect. You know, it goes.
It works,
Right,
yeah.
It goes right with the story.
Yeah, no, it does. It's good. So we also got Seth Green as Mick, Eldon Henson as Penub.
Penub.
It's not how it's spelled. Phub.
Then you got a typo on there,
Yeah,
bud.
that's an N.
That's how I'm literally copying and pasting
No,
this stuff
whoever
on
wrote
Wikipedia.
that
Yeah, whoever
article on
wrote that,
yeah,
they fucked
Wikipedia is
it
a
up.
publicly sourced
Yeah.
website there.
Yeah,
Chief.
okay. All right,
Wikipedia is,
whatever.
you can pay $1.75 and write whatever the fuck you want on there.
Right. I can go in there and change,
I'll change anything right now. I don't care. Jessica Elba as Molly. Vivica A. Fox as Debbie LeCure.
the most randomly casted.
I never
Yeah, I don't even.
10 out of 10 casting.
Look, all these little white
For her?
kids.
Vivica A. Fox had to look at her agent and go, "What the fuck, man? This is the best you could do right now."
She must have
Into
been
it.
so hungry.
Because wasn't she coming off of like some pretty big shit in the 90s?
She was in Independence Day, right? She
Yeah.
was in.
So
What?
she wanted to do something.
Hold on, what year was fucking Kill Bill?
2000s.
2003, maybe?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
A
sorry.
couple years later.
All right.
You got Jack Noseworthy as Randy.
That's the guy.
That's him.
Why does he sound British?
That's John Bon Jovi.
Jack Noseworthy. You know who he looks like is the guy from Something About Mary, Tucker. That's who he reminded me of
he
right away.
does.
Yeah, a
And
little
I was
bit.
like, no, that's not
That's
him.
not him. Huh?
Yeah, but
I
they
love
look
her,
the same. Where's your
Capped my teeth.
very good query, Mary?
That was Hugh Grant.
But
Sorry.
it works because he's basically playing Hugh Grant. Let's be real.
Pretty much,
I
actually.
don't know if you've ever been to the capital of Chile. It's like twice last year.
Who the fuck's been to San Diego, Chile twice in 1 year? I knew
This
you were
fucking
a
pizza
fake.
delivery guy. God, I hate him so much.
Let's be real. That's such a good movie. There's no.
Doesn't
That's
Think
one of the
about
biggest
Mary?
movies. It's one of the top 10 movies of the 90s, no matter what the fucking category or
Yeah.
awards,
Yeah.
anything.
It's probably top 10 comedies of my life.
It kind of
Like, honestly,
changed
easily.
comedy movies.
Oh, it definitely
Yeah.
did.
Yeah,
It made an
that's what we talked about in
R-rated
our
comedy
episode.
bankable.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah. We got Fred Willard, who I fucking adore.
Who was Fred
anything
Willard?
he's
I'm
in,
a fan.
As Dad Tobias.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You didn't even realize that, did you?
No, I mean,
He,
I know, I recognize him from everything he's in,
I
but I
love
don't know
him
his
in
name.
American Wedding when the strippers are beating him up. He goes, "Woo!"
Yeah.
And I think
His
his
wife
name's
says so.
Frank in that movie too.
It probably is.
Frank.
I've actually never seen any of the American anything movies.
Really?
What?
Not one
So
of
you're
them.
not even the first one?
Never any of them.
Well, oh,
Yeah, I kind of want to do a retrospective and just do like all three of them.
all
And
three of the good ones.
Yeah,
Yeah, do the first three.
American Pie 2, and American Wedding.
Yeah.
even the reunion's not. It's not good, but it's still the same.
It's not bad.
It's not good. It's just it's a mix of 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just I wasn't super into the
At first,
the
I mean,
raunchy teen
Happy
comedy
birthday,
genre at the
Chisholm.
time.
The first George,
Chisholm.
well, George is a couple years younger than us, right?
You know, he's the same age as me.
Oh, okay.
So there's no reason why you didn't watch those movies.
I just wasn't into raunchy teen comedies at the time.
Okay.
Wow.
I remember going to see number 2 with my brother and his friends because my mom wouldn't let me see it by myself, but she would let me see it with them, which made no sense because he's 3 years older than me. Whatever. I had fun.
Yeah.
Connie Ray is Mom Tobias.
I like her too. They played the same married couple in American Wedding.
She's the mom in American Wedding.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
I don't think you-
I don't
nah,
think so.
dude.
She looks
I was
close,
yeah.
but not,
Harold. Yes.
it's not the same.
I don't know.
I'm
dude.
willing to bet money.
I'm Googling.
Willing to bet money.
You know who's the best mom ever in television history?
Let me hear it.
Sissy Spacek and Hot Rod. I love them so much.
yeah. Or we touched on Just Friends the other week.
Oh, yeah.
The mom in that.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds' mom.
She's awesome.
What was the name she kept on calling?
Fuck.
Oh, you're right.
Something
Hold on.
super
Something, yeah.
embarrassing.
What's this mom's name?
Connie Ray.
So yeah, Connie Ray.
It's
is
Deborah
the-
Rush. Is
That's a good name too.
They look
Deborah
similar.
Rush.
They look similar.
Yeah.
I think it's the hairdo in this movie.
So
it has the same. Yeah.
You know the 2 cops in this movie.
Yeah. One of them is from a lot of.
So one of them is in a lot of shit.
Mhm.
Well, this is just the way my brain works. The parents in this movie are a redhead and like a brown-haired guy.
Oh man, I see where you're going.
The house is very like
Yeah.
unkempt and weird, and that cop is in. He's like one of the main roles in People Under the Stairs.
You talking about the one who gets electrocuted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in People Under the Stairs, and this house and that couple are they're like the cartoon version of the People Under the Stairs.
He's in something else.
And
that-
I know that there's one thing about this movie is it has a lot of like odes to other movies, and I didn't know if that was like a thought out thing.
Are they really? I didn't pick up any of that.
So it's
There's
actually
a lot
shot.
of,
Really?
like, odes to there's an ode to like The Shining. At
Oh,
one
I did
part.
pick that up.
There's
With the camera
I
angle
mean,
with his hands
some
on
of
the
them
wall.
are some of
There's
them are
Carrie at
yeah.
the,
Some
yeah,
of them
you're
are
right.
way too on the nose. Like when he picks up the fucking electric knife and he's like, "I'm Leatherface."
Look at me.
It's so
That's my
fun.
favorite line of the whole movie.
And then the scene where Randy meets Vivica Fox's character at the bar.
Mhm.
That's Natural Born Killers.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a long
Also,
time.
who just has an electric turkey carver plugged in, ready to go at all
That was
times?
the 90s, baby.
99, and you're
I don't
carving
know what that
pumpkins,
means.
bro.
Who
Oh, yeah,
carves
good
a pumpkin
point.
electrically?
Man, have you ever tried? I bet you
Lazy
that shit
people?
works. I
Well,
was
that's for bread
I'm pretty
normally.
lazy.
It's for bread normally is what. And he was making a sandwich earlier in the day. Remember?
That was pre-sliced bread, bro. What year are you living in?
You know what? When
99.
That
I'm
was a
living.
pack of Wonder Bread.
who is it?
Maybe.
And
that
who
says,
makes a sandwich without looking at any of the ingredients before they start slapping stuff together?
I
He
mean,
was
you
high
had
as
bologna and
fucking-
mayonnaise. What the fuck
yeah.
do you need to look at?
By the way,
Yeah,
who
and
puts
he's looking
mayonnaise
at
on their bologna?
he's looking at the
That
music
guy.
video, man.
Ew.
Yeah, he was really into that
Fuck
music.
you.
video.
It's bologna is the real question.
I mean,
Oh,
bologna is
man, I haven't
delicious.
had bologna in forever.
This guy asked me who
It's hot
puts
dog.
mayonnaise
It's
on
a flat
bologna.
hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who the? I can't. I don't eat hot dogs either, though.
Dude.
I don't
I'll only
eat.
eat like the
I'll put mayonnaise on a
whatever
hot dog,
Tiffany
bro.
gets.
I will put mayonnaise on a hot dog, but mayonnaise on bologna is weird.
You're tripping.
Literally the same thing.
Yeah, but one's cold, one's hot.
I can't.
You
fuck
know
with-
what? Okay.
You don't eat cold.
touche.
I mean, you don't eat like fried bologna.
Okay, yeah.
But it's
It's
I'm not
different.
putting mayonnaise. I'm putting ketchup on it.
I can't even
You're
hear the
white
word
trash.
bologna. It's just.
I am
Bologna.
white trash.
Get out of here.
Bologna.
Hillbilly.
Bologna. Ooh. We got Christopher Hart as the Hand.
What?
He also played the hand in the Addams Family. and
Yeah,
I'm pretty
that's what I was
sure.
going to get to. Look at you, Vinny.
Hell yeah.
Pretty sure this is the only 2 things he's ever done with his life.
Yep.
Thing and this.
He's just
hand.
really good at
Oh,
being
yeah,
a
it's
hand.
not hand,
He's just
That
got
was
he's got the creepiest Hollywood hand there is.
Also, Thing was ultra horny too, and this hand was
Yeah,
horny.
you're right.
Thing was a perv.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. I thought Devon Sawa did great when he was like trying to make the hand not move, and his like pinky's twitching and
hard
shit.
that is to do.
He did well for somebody that you just think of as being like a brainless like stud actor. Like
he was very good at physical comedy.
Yeah, his physical comedy in this really made that role.
Yeah, really.
I thought so too. We also
he
have
was full on Bruce Campbell grabbing himself by the head, doing
Right.
front flips and shit.
Right.
He was. Yeah, I agree. Put
You
him
know
right
what?
there with it, man.
ode to Bruce Campbell in anything. Like,
Honestly,
let's be
yeah,
real,
yeah.
Evil Dead
Yeah.
all over this movie.
The whole kitchen and flipping around and all that shit.
There's also a lot of throwbacks. Like there's lots of like little things that they punched in. Like every time it would go to the television. Like at one point he was watching like Night of the Living Dead from 1968.
We're watching Dragula.
Next time it shows. Next time it shows a Night of the Living Dead, or it's like either Night of the Living Dead or something from 1970 something. And this movie was shot in the same neighborhood as the original Halloween.
Yep.
From 70.
Look at this guy doing research.
And they did a lot of odes to Halloween in this
I listened
movie.
to my last episode
because
and I was like, I wasn't as prepared as I was.
See,
I think
good for you.
said that. No, never mind.
The exterior shots of houses. There's
That's
a lot
Halloween?
of those. There's a lot of that in Halloween where you're looking for Michael on the screen.
That's
It's just a
true.
house.
There's there's cool ones. There's ones that like once you learn that about this movie and like all the little shit they throw in, if you go back and watch it, you'll notice shit you never noticed before. There's a scene where like he's puking.
Yeah. Right outside in the bushes.
And the two guys walk up, his friends. In the background is Jessica Alba's house, and she's in the window playing guitar.
Oh.
Huh.
You don't notice it, but it's like super. If you watch it on like a massive television, she's like this fucking big. So
I just can't, man.
You can notice it.
So there's a deleted subplot from all the deleted scenes of her being a bassist. And he even says it too, like about her songbook or whatever. He's just a bass guitar
Weirdest like character in and of itself.
You're right.
Just her character, like she's this beautiful girl who doesn't look anything like she'd be in a band in high school.
Right. Doesn't dress like it either.
The first shot of her is her riding a fucking very European motorcycle.
It's like a Triumph.
Yeah.
And it's like, what
weird
17-year-old girl owns a European motorcycle?
We never see her parents either.
like
she always answers the door.
It's like the most hipster of hipster things.
But she's obviously, by the end of the movie, she's not like the Manic Pixie Dream Girl you expect her to be.
No.
She has gone full on like the opposite direction of just being like
she was like a horny teenager.
Not really even girl next door. Yeah. Like,
No, she's the typical slasher film chick by the end of it.
Yeah.
She's just yelling and running.
Yeah.
And naked.
Yeah.
That
Weird.
butt.
They literally were just
That
like, we just
butt.
need a woman. we got one girl.
Like,
Yeah,
we're
her
gonna
name-
give you
her
a
name could've been
good, we're gonna give you a
Jennifer
good part for
anybody, you know?
5 minutes.
Yeah, you need to be Jamie Lee Curtis. You need to be every you know,
Jane
every
Everyman.
the one girl in every horror movie.
We're gonna
ever.
give you 5 minutes to be studious, and then we just want you to run and bounce.
We're going to give you this nice backstory. You're going to have all this
bounce.
stuff, and we're going to talk about it. And then towards the end of the movie, we're just going to forget about it because it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You're just the eye candy,
Really, that's She's just a vehicle for having a woman in the movie.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But I feel like they tried to make her have a character, and somebody went, "She doesn't need that. She's the girl."
Literally, you said it was deleted scenes, right? Like
Yeah.
the bass and stuff.
Right,
They were like, cut all that bullshit out.
Right. We don't need that.
Have you seen her? We don't
Exactly.
need
That's what I'm saying. Like, do we need her? Nah, she's fine. Just
Satan in the middle of October, by the way.
Really quick
So
cameo.
dark.
hold on. I'm gonna
Quick
get to it.
cameo.
I'll let you say the other one. I'm gonna say 1, 2 that probably nobody even saw. Kyle Gass is in the movie
Shut the fuck up.
as one of the burger jungle workers.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
For
He
like
was-
1
He was the
second?
one. He was
1
He
second.
was the one he relieved at the drive-thru, wasn't it?
Nope.
No.
The other person is who Vinny's gonna take.
So I'll just preface it by saying, if you blink, you'll miss it.
Oh really?
It's Tom DeLonge.
No
Shut
shit.
the fuck up.
Tom DeLonge is the window worker who, when he comes up and takes over, he goes, "All right."
What kind of fucking movie is this?
Right.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever
Now
heard.
it's slowly becoming my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, it's like a movie that the movie itself really doesn't make any fucking sense, and then there's just punk rock people everywhere.
That's
For
fucking
no,
weird.
no reason to.
And then the whole ass Offspring, like this movie's
Right.
bizarre.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the band. Like nobody knew who the Offspring was.
It's the late '90s. They were like one of the most massive bands ever.
They
Yeah.
just got
This
done
random
doing
high
Woodstock.
school
They just
Halloween
got done
party.
Woodstock
That's what used to
99.
piss me off about those late '90s, early 2000s, like high school movies. Is like they really set your high school up for failure.
I know.
Because they made high school dances look like the most fucking rad time ever. And then they made you believe that if you were in a band, girls were going to dance sexy to your songs.
Nope.
No, they did not.
No, guys were just going to get sweaty and jump up and down.
Right. The girls are going to go,
She was
I'm out of here.
dancing so seductively to I Want to Be Sedated, while the Offspring's playing it shittily and like worse than the Ramones would have played it.
Right.
Let's be so.
And she's just like Genie in a bottle dancing, and I'm like, what the fuck is
Got them
happening?
hips
That
moving,
literally
man.
never
Oh my
happens when I
goodness.
plug a guitar in.
Yeah, if you went to a dance,
I'll do it for you. Don't worry.
Thank you,
go
Joe.
to a
I'll be
dance
at your
at
next show.
Shopcon, it's a whistle while you twerk, and there's a DJ.
Right. So I want to say this about movies that have bands like this. Are we to temper our expectations to look at it as in this universe, those bands don't exist as who they are?
I mean, you have to.
I'm sure you're
No,
supposed
I
to
would
look at
just-
it
Or are
as
they
a moviegoer.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
would say the Offspring exists. That's just not the Offspring.
okay.
But I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. Like, if they're there to
movies-
give the pop to the audience watching, but they're in the
Yeah.
universe,
I mean-
they're just a random band.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
they just happen to actually be a band. But I'm sure the Offspring.
But
still
other
exists in the
movies used
universe.
more up and coming. Like,
Good
Good
Charlotte,
Charlotte was
yeah.
in.
Not
no,
another
right.
movie.
That's what I'm saying. Was that
Shit
Good
like that.
Charlotte in the movie, or is that just
Right.
like it's a random
Like,
band
you
and
know,
oh look, it's Good Charlotte?
Blink was in American Pie, and
Yeah.
it was just before they exploded. But Offspring was fucking massive 5 years before this.
Yeah.
They played 2 Woodstocks before this movie came out.
Right. So okay, real quick because you touched on it, and it's really funny.
And Dexter was wearing the most 90s track jacket ever.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Black and leopard track jacket.
In American Pie, when Blink-182 is there's a shot with their original drummer, and then there's a shot with Travis.
Fascinating. I've never noticed that.
Yeah.
I didn't know they had an original drummer.
Yeah.
Well, Travis didn't
Scott-
join till
what was his
90s.
last name?
Is not Travis Barker.
No. Watch the Damn It music video.
Are
You're
you
like,
for
oh,
real?
shit. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, dude, they did late night
'Cause there's
TV
two
with their
versions of
original.
that.
They did
Everything before Enema
They
of the
wrote-
State is Scott Raynor.
But they wrote
Yeah.
Enema of the Skate.
Yeah.
They wrote
Skate.
Skate. They wrote
Skate.
Enema of the State with Scott. And then Travis came in and rewrote it all.
Because there's early,
That's why
there's,
Steve can't play those drums.
there's
He tried
live
so hard.
there's
Exactly.
live footage of those songs the original way, and then live footage once Travis joined the band.
And they're like
shit.
so different.
Yeah, I bet. Travis
Well, there's
is
one or
fucking
two
super
that,
It
good.
went
like-
from basic punk beats to
Yeah.
like the songs had dynamics after that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
The more you know.
Back to the movie because I'll sit here and talk about that shit all night.
Interesting.
So this is produced by Columbia Pictures. I'm going to fuck this word. Licht. Lichtenstein.
It's probably light though.
This probably is. Leicht Mueller Film Corp.
Lichtenmuller.
And Team Todd.
Thank you.
Tad.
It was distributed by Sony Pictures.
Okay. Release date.
Big money here.
We're not there
Columbia
yet.
And Sony.
Son of a bitch.
Rated R for horror, violence, and gore, pervasive teen drug use, language, and sexuality.
Drug use. All they did was
basically-
smoke weed.
That's basically my favorite genre, though. Like everything they just said. Hell yeah, dude. I love that.
For whatever reason, it doesn't say nudity there.
There wasn't any.
There was tits.
Yes, there was.
oh,
there's
there were
titties.
two titties.
There's titties.
Dude,
Well,
those titties were great titties too.
Easter egg about that scene.
That's
So-
from a horror movie too.
Well,
Trick or Treat.
So the
with Ozzy Osbourne.
the couple in the car
Yeah.
are dressed like Paul
Kiss,
Stanley
yeah.
and Gene Simmons.
Yeah.
But the song playing in the background is a solo Ace Frehley song.
Oh, it's Beth.
Hey,
So it's no. It's Back in the New York Groove.
That's
Yeah,
it. Yeah, you're right.
So it's a fucking jab at those two because
So-
that's when Ace, like, you know, he's been in and out of the band and all that shit.
and they just ignored Peter
There's-
Criss.
but that is such a,
Everybody ignores Peter
it's
Criss.
such a small scene, but it's so well written to have those two dressed as Gene Simmons and Paul Stanley fucking making out.
These people,
And then they get killed to an
Was-
Ace
dude,
Frehley
did
song.
Patton Oswalt secretly write this movie? There's just like hidden comedy gems everywhere.
honestly,
Everywhere.
These people, and all music related too. So much
Yeah.
music related gems. This movie, it's the film that keeps on giving, guys.
And
Like,
it doesn't
I'm about to
make
watch it again tonight.
right. It doesn't make any sense, right? Like there's so many things sprinkled throughout this movie that when you don't really think about it, you're just like whatever. Like Tom DeLonge. Like if you're not
Right.
thinking
No.
about it, that's just some random dude going, all right. But it's fucking Tom DeLonge. Why is he there?
Was that
Was he
place
just
called Burger Jungle?
yeah? When I first saw it, I was like, that's movies. That's
Right.
that's who. That's how he got the idea for movies or whatever. And I was like, God damn.
I am so happy right now. I thought when I picked this movie, you guys were gonna fucking shit on
No,
it.
I love this
this
film.
movie is very good.
Because
I like it when I was a kid.
it is like for all the people that are in it and the time period it came out, it's a B movie. Like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't make sense, but I guess in that time, everything made sense.
This is what I think it is.
You
I
could
think
do whatever you wanted.
Yeah.
I think this movie came out at the wrong period in time. right? 99, nobody was looking for this
I
movie.
don't know, man. I think it worked.
Dude,
No,
but
it
there was
works.
nothing but horror movie films coming out.
There's a lot of slasher movies, but there wasn't any for like the comedy crew.
That's what I'm saying. So like nobody was looking for this movie, and nobody was. It just doesn't seem like a movie for the time period.
I think
it
would
kind
have
of
been
brought
better.
back a genre from the 80s.
Yeah.
When did this come out?
90. Okay, we'll get to it. Why not? So it was released April 30th, 1999.
I think this would be whenever like Harold and
Whoa.
Kumar.
Weird.
Well, what
Weird
about like
timing.
Dude, Where's My Car? Because like I feel like there's like I think this is right in the center of like stoner buddy comedies. That era, which
why not
is
wait for
exactly where it belongs.
Yeah, why wasn't it like a more Halloween release?
So I was going to
That's
get to
weird.
this in the fun facts,
Hey, just fuck it.
but we're going to get to it now. The reason why
We're
it
all
didn't
over the
release
place.
sooner, Columbine.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Oh, there's like school.
I did read that
Yeah,
because
people
there
die.
was.
You know what Columbine is?
No, I'm saying.
The way he said it, like, oh, was that school violence? Like,
I didn't.
No, there was
You
no.
misheard, sir.
I get
Of
it.
course, I
I
fucking
get
know
what you're
that was.
saying now. Yes, because of the school violence and whatnot, and
I'm
him
a fucking
killing his
90s kid.
friends
I know
and
what-
being a murderer.
Steve was, I think Steve thought George was going
So
for like
wait, well, wait a minute.
cheap joke or something.
When was this released?
April 30th, 1999.
Columbine was April 20th, right?
Yeah, like a week before.
Or was it? No, this was pushed back.
No,
Because of
Columbine was
Columbine.
Dude,
Columbine was
like
99.
April 20th or April 21st.
It was April of 99.
They pushed it back 1 week. They were like,
Your boy was in 6th grade social studies class. Saw it on
Yeah,
the
you're
news.
right. April 20th, 1999. So
Yeah,
what was
look at that,
what was it
420.
pushed back
whoever,
10 days?
Whoever wrote that's full of shit is what that was. That fun fact is null and void.
Yo, somebody
No.
needs to rewrite the Wikipedia article.
It
for
really,
fucking Idle Hands.
it was supposed to be released earlier.
Maybe it was literally like the next day, and they were like, "Shit, we got to
What?
give this a little bit."
No,
of time.
then was that the original release date and then it came out later? Because I read the same thing you did about it being pushed for Columbine. But 10 days, you didn't even wait for the fucking scab to heal.
Right.
Right, not eat like, oh shit, we got to push it back 10 days, guys.
Oh, the smoke didn't even clear. George,
I'm not gonna make a joke.
George doesn't have anything to say.
Sorry, I've got them. They're coming to my mind. I'm
George
not
is
gonna
wearing
say
a tie-dye shirt. He just wants everybody to get along.
them. Yeah,
Right.
guys, come on.
I'm just wanting to watch the world burn.
No, it says here that the film opened April 30th.
It was a different time, pre 9/11 world, a different time.
I guess. We don't care. Just keep going. It's
Anyways.
fucking whatever, day after, yeah. So
it was literally supposed to be released like the same day. They were like, "Oh, push it back a week. It's fine."
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe,
maybe-
it was supposed to come out like the 23rd, and they went, "Oh, push it a week."
Literally, yeah, probably.
Had a bad Tuesday.
Seen better days, Lois. Seen better days.
better day.
Shit.
Better day. Yeah, I'm not even.
It's a good thing that you guys aren't monetized because
There
this
we
one be
go.
coming down.
Yeah, we'll probably only ever be sponsored by like Adam Eve.
We'll be shut down like Facebook
Yo,
and
I
Instagram are right now.
I would cut the greatest 30-second Adam and Eve promo.
What?
Only if I can say
If we get sponsored by Adam and Eve,
Okay.
the porno website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
sex toy website.
What's a sex toy website?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I would cut a great 30-second promo for them.
Let's hear it.
Well,
Fuck, figure it out.
I don't know. You give
Hold
your
on.
balls to-
Oh, yeah,
Let me read this. Let me read this.
Never do it for free, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Steve's got a press release.
Idle Hands released to theaters on April 30th, 1999. That date might not sound significant, but in this case, it definitely was for all the wrong reasons. Idle Hands debuted on the big screen exactly 10 days after the horrific massacre at Columbine High School in Colorado. Blah, 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 blah. They pulled it.
They pulled it for a little while.
They didn't take it. They didn't push the release. They pulled it out of theaters.
Okay.
And did they ever put it back?
Let me see. Sony pushed forward with Idle Hands' planned release date, correctly citing the fact that the film bears absolutely no resemblance to the real-life tragedy, but the damage was done. Most theaters in
It's a little bit of school
Colorado,
violence, but it's not like that.
outright refused to screen Idle Hands, and
Bet
within
they-
a week or so, the
Bet
film.
they wish they didn't screen Batman
Yeah,
in Colorado.
that's fuck.
Damn, guy.
Moving on.
Shit.
I had to.
It just gets worse.
Most theaters in Colorado outright refused to screen Idle Hands, and within a week or so, the film was all but completely gone from theaters nationwide. I'm not going to read the rest because it goes into some other stuff about
And
what we're going to talk about later.
So what? How did I end up seeing this movie in theaters?
You got the 1
You
week
got
it
a
was
1
there.
week window, brother.
Yeah,
Christ.
you were real bored in 7th grade.
No, I was older than that. I was in high school.
No, you weren't.
No, I was in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
So Joseph
That early-
Lieberman is
Not-
I don't want to fight about it.
dude. 8th grade. I turned 18 my senior year. I got you.
Joseph Lieberman is the one who basically put out a hit on this movie saying this is why Columbine happened.
Oh, for fuck's
and
sake.
then
The
with
dude
movies
from
and video games and whatever.
The good Reverend Lieberman or whatever.
Oh, that guy.
The guy who basically was with what was Nancy Reagan or whoever, they put a thing on the early 90s about video games.
Parental advisory shit.
Yeah, same guy.
Yeah.
And the same guy that's making George eat all the pub mix.
Sorry, see, this pub mix. Where's the lid to this thing? I want to see the date. Oh, never mind.
It's probably still good for like another 2 years.
No, its best before was 5 months ago.
So it's still good.
Yeah, it's fine.
Wow,
It's been in a cool dark climate. It's fine.
It's still pretty good.
Cool dark. Runtime on this bitch.
Perfectly
perfect. It's right at Brent's
what,
wheelhouse.
93 minutes?
92.
92?
Yeah, 92 minutes. When I saw that, I was like, cool, Brent will watch it.
Brent will watch it.
No, I was so pumped when he told me. I watched it, I think, the next day.
This makes me so excited because I said it, and I've like kind of said it reluctantly.
Nah, dude.
Reluctantly crouched.
No, very good choice. Very good choice.
Steve was like, yeah, just, it's October. Let's think about like Halloween. I was like, yeah, but Brent's
a pussy.
Brent's big sissy.
I
He
don't
doesn't
like scary films.
movies.
Whatever, man. Fuck you guys.
Yeah, he literally.
I'm glad I got out of
Because I could have went
Hereditary.
like
cried.
full on fucking.
Yeah, that
horror
movie would
I
have
wanted
fucked your
to.
life up.
It is like the worst horror movie ever made.
Well, then what the fuck? You
really-
guys like tried to force it down my throat.
No, but it's so good.
Yeah, I don't need that in my life.
How am I going to
It's-
top
it's-
this one next month?
Right, I don't know.
Me.
So it's one of those movies, though, that like
Haggard.
you have to watch it
Days of Thunder.
because it's so good. And even though it will fuck you up, it's still worth seeing.
It's absolutely worth seeing. It's incredible.
I don't know there.
If you are a connoisseur of movie films,
Of movie films.
that is one that should be on the list to watch.
I watched The Sixth Sense yesterday, by the way, for the first
Okay.
time in a long
Okay.
I
time.
don't think it holds up.
Bullshit.
Yeah, have you seen Haley Joel Osment lately? He looks like he ate Bruce
Yeah.
Willis.
He blew. No, no.
You guys ever seen
Bruce
you guys ever
Willis.
seen the show What We Do in the Shadows?
This is great.
His
yeah.
sister's
Tiffany's
a fucking,
all about that show.
He's in that show.
Yeah.
So fucking funny.
His
and
sister's
what
a
other
smoke
show?
Is she?
What other show
What?
we've been kind of watching?
Future Man?
Yeah.
Haley Joel's in the. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's got the beard, so he looks
forgot.
different.
He looks so good.
I'm out.
Didn't know it was a thing.
Fuckers. So this was filmed April 20th, 1998 through July 7th, 1998 in Los Angeles, Pasadena, and Santa Clarita, California.
What the fuck? Why'd they go all over the place?
I don't know.
I guess it's hard to find a high school.
There's really
that'll let
not
you
that
film in
many
it.
like.
I mean,
sets,
it's all.
so it's the neighborhood, the high school, the restaurant, the parking
Yeah, whatever
lot, and
neighborhood
that's
they
about it.
filmed
Yeah.
the original
Most
Halloween
of it's
in.
Yeah,
most
it
of it's
really
filmed in the
probably
fucking
is.
house.
It's
Right.
a studio neighborhood, I
Yeah.
think.
No, it's a real neighborhood.
It's fucking Wisteria Lane from fucking Desperate Housewives, probably. It's literally like
Probably
you know?
everything in Santa Clarita looks the same.
There's super upper middle class.
I've always
fucking
wanted to
neighborhoods.
live on like sidewalk street neighborhoods though. I love that shit with like night lights and street lights and shit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Steve does.
I have one street light.
Yeah, but I wanna
And
be able to-
it flickers. It really does. And
Oh
it
man,
sucks.
God! Do you guys remember? I don't know why I just thought about it. Remember, like maybe was it 10 years ago? I don't know. Where people were just kind of like dressing up as clowns and like standing around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
just
That was
talking
like
to
10
somebody
years
about
ago.
this.
That
Yep.
shit.
Dude, I remember there was a dude who was one
Where
of
they
my
would tie
friends.
red balloons to shit like randomly.
One of my friends was on Facebook, like live, and he was like, "We just saw a clown. We were at Burt's or fucking something like that, eating ice cream. We saw a clown. It ran off into the woods, and for like an hour, there were like 1,000 viewers on this thing, and he's chasing this fucking clown through the woods. On
That's
Facebook.
awesome.
Jesus.
A lot of people got the
Craziest
shit
shit
beat out of
ever.
him for that. Though.
Yeah.
Because people were like, "Oh look, there's a clown. Fuck it, let's pull over and beat him up."
Just beats his motherfucker's ass.
Fuck yeah, dude. Do not fucking clown. Like, absolutely
Don't
not.
clown on me.
Don't fucking clown.
That's a good shirt. Don't clown on me.
You want to fuck on me?
That referee tried to fuck on me. I
the
see that
Cody
every time.
Rhodes.
Yeah.
He tried to fuck on me.
Budget.
Ooh,
Budget.
For some reason, I feel like what's her name, Vivica A. Fox was most of it.
It had to be.
I don't know. She's
Maybe
she's probably still building her
Yeah.
career. She wanted to be. She didn't want to just be taken so
happened-
seriously. She
we
wanted to
say
be.
that all the time, and it's always
funny.
like they made it for like $2,000 in a handshake.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't really know what to expect because I was
It's a major.
two major studios,
Yeah.
Columbia and Sony,
Yeah.
and then think about the fucking cast. Like you had
Devin Sawa was hot
was
at the
coming off
time.
all those '90s movies
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was in. Seth Green
was up and coming for sure then,
coming,
or at
he was-
least
he was coming off.
bigger.
This was before this was after the
he-
first Austin Powers, right?
I think this is
yeah.
before.
Austin Powers in '97, I believe, or '98.
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was
So he
after
was in
the
the
first
second one.
Austin
Not
Powers,
evil.
but he also, I mean, he was. Seth Green was in Airborne.
Yeah.
Seth Green
Was
was
he
also
in Can't Hardly Wait?
Can't Hardly Wait.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that was
90s.
That was 98, right?
I think so. So he must have been a hot commodity.
Also, a
at this
fun
point.
fact:
Yeah.
the redheaded friend in this, Penub, looks like, and that's Seth Green's best friend in this. He looks like the redheaded girl Seth Green fucked and Can't Hardly Wait.
Oh, you're right, dude. That girl sucks.
She always looks oily, bro.
God, it's like she fries
She's
chicken
oiling
at
herself
Chapco
up.
Market during the day.
What?
Ew.
Say that again.
A shout out to Chaptico Market, sponsor us.
No, hey,
The stuffed ham egg rolls are the shit, dude.
they're already sponsoring one of my podcasts.
What's wrong with another? They can give us dinner every fucking time.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Do they give you dinners?
That's sick.
they are catering our Patreon party in 2 weeks.
I could really use some free fried chicken every
That's
Monday.
cool.
Is all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
It's
I'll
gonna
pick
be
it
a
up.
fascinating party.
It's gonna be fun.
And potato salad.
I'm gonna politely ask one person to stay home. Might have been on the show last week.
Oh no, don't go there.
Fucking
Was
mess.
it the guest?
Yeah,
Was it bad?
we had to shut off our Facebook live. Yeah, it was bad. Like he was fine for our recorded session because he wasn't.
Here's those
completely-
damn 99s.
He drank 3.99s in an hour.
3 in an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking
Yeah,
about
yeah, yeah.
Wally.
No, we're not talking about Wally, dude. On my other podcast.
Oh.
3.99.
He's
I'm
like,
shutting
where
myself
was
down for the
I?
night.
At 3.99s, I've had the worst day of my life. I'm gonna go kill myself.
No.
Jesus. Never.
So
had
he
three.
was just belligerently drunk or just
Yeah,
like spitting shit out that you're like, oh, shut the
That
fuck up.
it was both.
was a lot.
He said some stuff on Facebook Live. We had to like immediately turn it off and delete it.
Oof.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later because I want to know. All right, budget. What are we guessing? George,
Jeez.
putting you on the spot.
Not much, man. 20.
Oh, I need to get
20.
You motherfucker.
20 million.
20?
All right. I'm gonna go slightly over at 24.
I'm gonna go low on this. I feel like it's lower. I'm gonna go 12,
So last week, Brent was doing really good.
especially because the sets were like reused from other shit.
True shit.
25.
There we go.
Great
All
work.
right, cool.
Yeah, it's right in that wheelhouse, man. It's just
Did you see the animatronics on the head?
I thought it was well done
On the
when it
head?
was upside down. So you're like, all right,
He looked
this
like a
works.
fucking Ninja Turtle, man.
But when
which
they're walking
is a
around with it,
compliment.
it's not good.
No.
Oh,
there was a
yeah.
couple transition shots where they put his head down on the table and they morphed it into his real head. I was like,
Pretty
all right,
good,
they could
pretty
have cut,
good. Yeah.
right? And I was
Pretty
like,
good.
that's not bad.
Really? Yeah.
the whole scene where Seth Green's throwing cheese balls at
Yeah.
him is great.
Yeah, that's funny.
So funny. They did a good
Dude,
job
when
with all that. They really pulled no
So
punches.
I mean, so we
When he
automatically
fucking opens that microwave and he's like, "What the fuck, man?" He's like, "What, man? There was only 2." He's just not worried about that fucking evil hand at all.
He literally like jumps out the window and she's
Oh
like,
yeah, dude. When that
shrugs.
fucking
all the
shit
burritos
runs out of
through
his
his
neck,
throat. Ugh.
That looked great.
It
where it was
looks-
just like,
It looked yeah.
it was like fucking Casey Masterpiece.
Honestly, I could just watch the like.
Barbecue sauce. Do they still make that?
Stop.
Casey masterpiece.
Like clumpy craft bullshit.
I do love the practical effects of a horror movie like this, like
Yeah.
a B horror movie.
You
That is
can't-
some of my favorite things in the world.
yeah, it has to be campy and dumb and work, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't do something you're like, oh, that
Embrace the
looks bad.
cheese.
Right, exactly.
And that's the first
Yeah,
t-shirt.
I over-
It's got to be embrace the cheese.
cheese.
I overthink the dumb shit too, because like when he's at Jessica Alba's house, he just found his 2 dead parents and killed his 2 best friends.
Yeah.
And then he's just like in bed with her, like, all right.
All right. That's a thing. Like,
I'm like, dude, how are you in that
George-
mindset
Those
right
teenage
now?
hormones, man.
I guess, man, when you're 17.
Me and George were talking about this at
You put the
trivia the
pussy
other
on a
night when I
pedestal.
told him that I had watched it already. And I was like, dude, he just goes over to his friend's house. He's like, yeah, man, I haven't seen my parents for like 3 days.
Right.
And so nonchalant about
Bro,
it.
when you were 17, you'd have been like, I don't know where the fuck.
Well, okay,
I
so-
guess they were going on vacation.
I don't know. I
I'm
would've
having a
been
party.
like,
Yeah, you're
Where's
right.
my mom?
I probably forgot, but they're in
Especially as soon
fucking.
as he wakes
Yeah,
up,
Florida or
17-year-old Brent would have been like, I'm going to smoke all the weed and put on OAR in my flip-flops.
Well, okay,
It's
so
my flip-flops.
real quick.
Yeah.
There was a dude at the Oktoberfest dressed exactly like I would have dressed in 2003.
And now you hate you in
Is it the dude
Oh my
2003.
God.
Because I saw a later hosing.
Now-
you
No,
were
no,
probably
no,
like,
no, no, no.
look at this fucking
He was
guy.
wearing like just a regular t-shirt, but with like light blue jeans that were a little bit baggy and flip-flops. I was like, fuck
And the
this
back
guy.
of the jeans were like ripped from walking on them.
Yep.
And now you know why I fucking ragged on you so bad back in the day.
Flip-flops and jeans, man. That
Gross.
was a crazy game of poker.
So what I was going to say was he wakes up and literally he has his headphones on, just goes downstairs, sits on the couch.
Oh, hold on.
No, best part is he
Hold on.
switches headphones.
Yeah, that's it right there.
He goes from the hardwired to the Walkman.
Headphones.
Yeah.
These are my
The 90s,
my
bro.
around town headphones.
Also,
Killer soundtrack because he's listening to fucking Blood Clot by Rancid.
Oh,
yes, he
man.
is.
The whole movie has a killer soundtrack.
It's
Yeah,
just
for
that-
sure.
It's all that West Coast punk stuff, man. And I just, that just irritated me about the whole.
He just didn't even give a shit.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, yeah. So his parents are dead. He brings his friends in and then kills them, and then it's like, I'm just gonna go fuck this chick.
Yeah. That is pretty tight, though.
Yeah.
I mean, look,
That is pretty tight, though.
That dude is
here's
rad.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If your parents were missing for 3 days, but Jessica Alba lived across the street, and you had a shot, they might be missing for one more day.
Okay, he didn't go over there for that. The hand took him there.
Yeah, because
right?
the hand was horny.
Yeah. But so it's not like he's.
But then the hand had no patience when he was finally getting laid. So
Right? He was like
explain
all
it.
up in her butt and
Yeah,
stuff.
all that
Get it
hand cared
together.
about was taking her to hell.
Right.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like he was
goddamn
thinking,
hand.
okay, my parents are dead. Let me go across the street and fuck this chick. It was literally
True,
the hand took him
yeah,
there, and
right.
then he was trying to figure out what was going on.
And then he was
So,
like, "Let me make the
give-
most of this."
Right. Well, I'm here. I mean,
I want to know where the nickname came from, because they started calling each other a nickname for no reason.
So he
Snakes-
said it. He said it
snakes
to her
up-
in the
yeah.
bed.
Yeah, what the fuck was
Snaky-
that?
He called her baby snakes.
Baby
Baby
snakes.
snakes.
What the fuck is that?
Where his hands acting like baby snakes.
I almost
don't-
text you guys and
Yeah.
was like, "What the fuck is
Baby
baby?"
Now I know
snakes?
there's scenes that were
Or
cut.
did he say baby cakes?
No,
No,
it
he
was
says
baby
baby
snakes.
snakes. And I was like, what the
She
fuck?
says it too.
Okay.
Maybe it's like a reference to one of her songs or something.
Oh
man.
yeah,
I
they
don't
could have been
know.
I don't know.
deleted scene in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some deleted scenes that set up other stuff that they kept in the movie. When he fucking kills the cop
Go Buffalo.
and he goes, go Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's completely from a deleted scene where I guess the two cops, when they were in high school with them,
Oh.
they were the head. They were a 2-person Buffalo mascot, and Devin Sawa like calls him out for being the head and the ass of the Buffalo, but they leave that out, and then you just get this fat guy's head going, go Buffalo.
It doesn't make sense, but then it's like.
But then it
what
makes
is
it better,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
because
Yeah.
it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I remember thinking that it was just some sports reference that I didn't get.
I thought it was like a Buffalo Bills reference. I was like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But
Southern
then you
California
never
Buffalo
question
Bills.
like, why the fuck do they care about that in SoCal?
Right. True.
But then again, in the 90s, people over here were wearing San Jose Sharks jerseys.
Yep,
Right.
because they were teal.
That was weird.
Teal. Box office.
Well, we know it was pulled after a week.
Did it ever make it
Yeah,
back?
did it come back to theaters?
If it did, I'm sure it never really, it never went full
I'm
steam
sure
again.
it was just lost under a whole bunch of other shit
Lost
after
in the
that.
South.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much.
And
So,
I don't think
One
I don't
shot.
think Violent Movies got a good shake that year.
Yeah.
no. So I'm gonna say it was. So there's an opening weekend number. So that would have been that first week,
Right.
which is obviously lower than its overall box office.
Right,
So
duh.
it must have come back, or it kept playing in a couple theaters.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna give it 30 million.
Not me. I'm going to give it about 7.5.
I don't know. I went low on the budget. I guess I'm gonna just stick around 10.
Okay, so opening weekend, 1.8 million.
Ooh, I was thinking more 3.5 there.
Somebody got fucking fired
God
over that movie.
Damn.
Somebody jumped off
Well,
the,
okay.
the roof of the fucking building over that movie.
So then you could kind of just say though, like, look, there's no way we would have known that this tragedy was going to happen. We had no
Yeah.
idea that this fucking senator
sure.
was going to go balls to the wall against this movie.
I thought maybe it had like
And
a
how
big
many
opening
yeah.
weekend, and
You
that's
know, how
why
many
it got so
movies
much
do they
attention.
make that get shelved?
Right,
So,
exactly.
shit
So you
happens.
can't be like, fuck, you're fired because of
Yeah.
this. So overall box office was 4.2 million.
God,
Wow,
Damn it.
you lost 20 mil on that movie.
that's rough. That's real bad.
Yikes.
I'm surprised anybody had a career.
I don't
after
know.
this.
You think they've recouped over the years with
you-
DVD sales,
Probably
yeah, I'm
not.
sure.
rentals,
I
things
don't-
like that?
You don't think so?
I
At
don't
least
think so.
broken even over the years.
Maybe broken.
Hey, they got
even
fucking
close.
$8 from me the other day.
You're right. They're still making money.
Yeah, they got my $4.
And it's fucking streaming on. Well, I guess it's fucking Pluto. So never
Right,
mind.
it's free. So they
Nobody's
probably just
actually
said,
watching
fuck
it.
I
it.
don't know. Residuals work out weird. I read something the other day that the guy that played the warden in Shawshank Redemption,
Yeah.
apparently Shawshank Redemption's like one of Warner's like money makers still.
You put it on fucking CBS.
Dude,
that
it's on
motherfucker
Yeah,
makes
because
TBS.
it's syndicated.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
So
on
they're making
TBS,
killer
like-
fucking money
yeah.
every
Oh,
time
yeah,
it
yeah,
gets played
Yep.
from
Yeah.
ad space and stuff.
Yep.
Well, apparently just the guy that played the warden in that movie still collects like almost 6 figures a year off of that
How
movie.
amazing would that be?
Yeah, dude.
It's
Good
fucking
for him.
intense.
What about you, Fuzzy Britches?
Put it on TBS again for another week. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Right, TBS and TNT love that fucking movie.
My yacht needs to be
And I'll
watched.
tell you what, every time it's on, I will sit down and at least watch 30 minutes.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Dude, when
Like
that
it-
fat guy starts crying in the beginning,
Oh my God.
he's like, I want to get out of here. I want my mother. And he's like, I want some guy in the background's like, I want your mother too.
That's that was Jonah Hill. You're getting that? No, I'm not.
Top 10.
Top 10 from April 1999.
Idle Hands is not
Fuck
even in
me,
it, is it?
dude. No, couldn't be.
I don't know.
Number 10. Lost and Found.
What the fuck is that?
It
Sounds like a
remem-
chick flick.
I think it is. It reminds. I remember listening to it, watching
You
it.
gotta drop your balls back down.
He's got the ball bag thing going on. He's got the moose knuckle.
No, yeah, my Duluth kind of rode up there a little bit.
Duluth.
Get too much.
Shout out to
bubblegum
the
in there.
Duluth. We could get a
Those are
sponsor.
champion.
Huh?
Number 9.
No, I'm talking about my Duluth, bro.
Oh.
Underneath
These
the
$25
champions.
underoos.
Yeah. Number 9, what?
Go.
That's a good movie.
Go with an exclamation point. Is that Jason Statham?
No. This is
Drew Barrymore?
Pokemon
no.
Go.
This is like Katie Holmes.
There's a whole bunch of people in that
It's
movie.
a up and coming cast.
What's his face from Road Trips in it? The main guy,
That's a fucking,
Breckenmeyer.
That's an indie movie, right? That wasn't like a big.
I think it is. Yeah, it had. There was a music video. The Magic Carpet Ride was done with that. The remaking of Magic Carpet Ride.
That movie. I remember the soundtrack kind of being bigger than the movie.
It was. Yes.
Huh.
Because didn't Chemical Brothers have a lot to do with that soundtrack?
Yes.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Picture. I'm not taking a picture.
Okay.
Yeah, George.
Number 8.
Put it away.
I'm listening to the fucking thing.
I hate you.
We're talking about 99. He's playing Pokemans.
Good for you. Number 8. Pushing Tin.
What the fuck?
That's with.
That's the
not Tom Hanks.
Is that the
Kevin Costner? The one with the planes that
The
are landing.
fucking the golf course movie.
Yeah.
That's 10. No, that's 10 Cup.
That's Tin Cup.
Oh, that is Tin Cup.
Yep.
I don't
I'm
know
way off.
Pushing
What the
Tin.
fuck is Pushing 10?
No idea.
Pushing
Rin Tin Tin?
something. Whatever.
Suck it in.
Canada.
Number 7. 10 Things I Hate About You.
Love that fucking movie,
movie's
dude.
awesome.
That came out
That movie's a fucking classic.
March 31st. It came out.
I don't care how much of a girl that makes me sound like. That is
No,
such
that
a good
movie's
movie.
great.
Yeah.
Their dad, the girl's dad in that movie, hilarious.
The whole movie is just so clever. There's so many like quips in there.
And
They did it without being raunchy. Like they made really like ball busting jokes without cussing and being vulgar and shit.
No, I agree.
I think that's the first movie that I really liked.
I also had a mad crush on Julia Stiles in that movie, which most people like the chick
other
that played
girl,
Alex Mack.
yeah.
But for some reason, Julia
She was a
Stiles
rebel,
doing it
that's
for me
why.
in that movie. I don't know.
No,
And she never wore a bra like the whole movie.
Yeah,
That
dude.
may
Her
be
nipples
it,
were
yeah.
hard the entire movie.
And she looked like every girl we went to high school with. So I was like,
Yeah, like
I could get into this.
she's
I have a
very-
chance. I have a chance with her.
See,
I know this girl.
Those are my favorite kind of chicks in these movies. The ones that were like
Approachable.
like hot, but like, all right, on a good day, I'm coming after you.
I got a chance. Number 6. Idle Hands.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Wow.
All right.
Top 10.
Wow.
Number 5. Analyze This.
Oh,
Wow.
Adam Sandler, Jack Nicholson. No.
Robert
No.
De Niro,
De Niro.
and Billy
Dude,
Crystal.
What
Did
am
you
I
just confuse
thinking
that in anger management?
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Kind
You
of
know
the
what?
same, I
You know
guess,
what?
when you think
Yeah,
about it.
I guess.
I never thought about that, but I could see getting those mixed up for sure.
Yeah, my bad.
They
Technical-
look like
technical sin.
it's
They
really
look
the
like
same
the same
thing.
people on the cover.
Right?
Jack Nicholson, by the way, if you're going to be on a movie podcast, you better get your Jack.
He said
Nicholson
Jack
right.
Nicholas.
At first,
know.
I said
He's
Nicholas.
been playing too much
golfer.
golf. He's been
Yeah.
playing way too much golf. You're lucky he doesn't have one of them fucking stupid shirts on today.
Yeah.
Where's your visor at?
I don't wear visors.
You know,
Okay,
for
good.
not having a kid, you're one heck of a dad.
I am all my friends' favorite uncle. All my friends' kids' favorite uncle. That is not their real uncle.
That's just some guy.
It's just Uncle Brent over there. I'll be the one that has a kid when I'm like 50 for some reason, and they'll all
randomly.
be like 18.
We've talked about this for years. You're going to adopt
Yeah,
the Jolie style.
yeah. I'm gonna adopt the darkest African I can find,
Perfect.
and then name him Brent Jr.
Kid's only going to speak in clicks and whistles. His name's going to be Brent Jr.
Click, click, bloody
Come here,
click.
little Blint.
Pancakes.
Number 4. Number 4. Never Been Kissed.
Oh, what a shit movie.
See, I'm
You know
gonna
what?
disagree with you. I
no,
like that movie.
I like the movie too.
Never Been Kissed. Is this?
That's the
Drew
only
The
Barrymore?
movie-
fucking Drew Barrymore movie where you're supposed to believe that she's believable as a high schooler.
Yeah, but she's like 30.
I also
I
just,
like
I
this movie.
fucking kind of hate Drew Barrymore.
I'm not, dude. She's like Cameron Diaz, where it's like you're not as hot as people think you are. Want you to believe you are.
The Family Guy jokes about Drew Barrymore are how I feel about her. Fix your fucking face. You have all the money in the world.
The only movie that David Arquette is somewhat decent to me is this movie, Never Been Kissed.
Really? Why not Scream?
Really?
Because he's not going crazy and over the top. And I like Ready to Rumble.
Man, I want to know what your pick is. It better be I Know What You Did Last Summer. I need a classic.
It's not.
I mean, that's
all right. Top three. Now this is weird. I think we've been in this weekend before.
Oh, really?
Or at least this month before with another movie, because these three movies have, and even Never Been Kissed, we've talked about.
same season. I mean, look, in those days, some movies stayed in the theaters for fucking 8
Titanic
months.
Was there for a year and a half, bro.
One of these movies in the top three was definitely in the top three for 6 months.
You don't get that now. People's attention span is not there.
You're right. All right.
Nanoseconds.
Top three. Why did that get me? People are talking nanoseconds.
You kids today with your Pac-Man video games and your Burt Bacharach. No, he doesn't say Burt Bacharach.
No, it's something. It's basketball when the old guys talking about nanoseconds.
Your Dan Fogelberg and your Pac-Man video games.
All right, top three in no order. The Matrix.
I mean,
Life. Entrapment.
We have talked about this weekend before, at least this month.
Yeah.
I think it's probably the same as it was on Zoo, man. It was like The Matrix,
Life,
and Entrapment, probably. I think that was probably it.
Jang-a-lang.
Yeah, same order as George.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, there's no point in repeating it.
Number one, Entrapment.
What?
It all depends on how long the movies have been out.
I gotta be honest. I don't know that I've ever seen it.
It's only worth it watching one scene, and that's Catherine Zeta-Jones doing the going through the laser scene or whatever, but she's practicing with the string.
Okay,
it's overly sexualized.
And then the life
number
you're talking about with
Eddie Murphy.
Okay,
yeah. So number 2 is The Matrix.
That's a good movie.
And then number 3 is Life.
Yeah, I remember Life was marketed as like a comedy.
I don't think I've seen
Life. Life is not much of a comedy.
Life is
funny. It's very dramatic.
It's funny as shit.
It's got lots of comedy.
It's got some thinking
I wouldn't
moments.
call it a comedy. Really, it's like a dramedy for sure.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's intense. It's an intense movie, man. It's not a happy movie. It's not like a happy ending.
It's just but it is a bunch of funny comedians.
All right, George, do me a favor and say something about tomatoes.
The tomatometer.
Is that good?
That was great.
That was great.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
The tomatometer on this one's gonna be so bad.
It's gonna be
so.
I'm already saying my number is 16.
I don't know, dude. It's so weird. Like they shit on some movies and then they hold some in high praise that I really don't fucking agree with.
I know, and that's why I like it.
It's really
much.
hard to figure out where they lie on things.
I've got a number stuck in my head though. So,
what is it?
22.
Okay. George.
I said 16.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear.
16.
That's low. Where you at?
16.
I think we're ballparking it pretty good, George.
I don't know.
You said
I said 22.
22, 16, yeah.
I'm going to go 33.
Yeah.
Critics score 15.
Yeah, way to go, George.
Oh, shit.
Thanks.
Yeah, I knew it. And
I'm getting you guys got me hyped up on it because I wasn't giving this movie that much credit. I knew I loved it.
We like it.
But I thought you guys were gonna shit on it, and then now my numbers are fucking escalating because you guys liked it so much.
Maybe
you're making this movie better.
This is just one movie.
Fucking buffed my pickle about my pick, and it was making my numbers go up.
You got
this
a
is
chip
just
on
somehow in our
other side.
16, 17 year friendship how this hasn't come up. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, you said you've seen it like a handful of times or whatever.
Yeah.
I've probably watched it a bunch, but I probably haven't watched it in like 10 years.
Easily, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Yeah, I've seen it a bunch.
In high school, I watched it all the fucking time.
Yeah, there was some parts where
I'm pretty sure I still owe Blair's video for that movie.
That's how I was with the
Because I'm pretty sure I just didn't give it back.
Hell yeah, dude.
No, there were some parts in this movie I didn't even remember. But I know I've watched this movie more than 5 times.
I think I remembered the whole fucking thing.
I watched it a lot in high school because I just liked like stupid, weird shit. Like it was either like this or Donnie Darko. Just dumb shit.
American Beauty.
Shit that was just on in the background. Yeah. There was a movie that came out called the Chum Scrubber. I don't know if you guys remember that movie. I used to watch that a lot, and it's a really fucking bad movie.
Never heard of it.
But I thought it was like existential or something.
Yo, Blair's had a great selection of like weird ass fucking
movies. They really did.
You go to that center area
for being in a small town. Yeah, for being in a small town, you could get really weird B-movie horror movies, or you could get like just strange fucking movies to watch and think about stuff.
For not that big of a store, and they still manage to have all the new releases on the outside walls.
Yeah,
and plenty of them.
If you stayed away from the outside walls, you're gonna find some good shit.
Some gems, man. That was bring back video stores. I
miss fucking Bob's Discount Video in Charlotte Hall.
The one next to Nancy's.
The one that was where we buy gold, where New China is right now.
Dude, I got a funny story.
You used to go in there and it was just the brown video cases with the name written on the side of it.
Yeah. I got a funny story
Fucking
about that,
place.
if I may.
So, if you may.
The reason I actually love movies and everything. This is the origin story here.
Oh shit!
So the
Coming of
dude,
age.
He sat up.
the
in
dude
his
who owned
seat for
that
this.
place. My dad owned his own company, fixing copiers and fax machines and stuff, right?
Owned Bob's.
Oh, my dad owned his own company, fixing copiers, fax machines.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
you're talking about the guy who owned Bob's.
The guy who owned Bob's
Nice.
owed my dad a bunch of money for fixing his copiers and stuff when he went out of business.
Oh, you've
Rightfully
told this
so.
story.
Did I tell
yeah,
this on the podcast?
Yeah.
Well, it was fucking Bob's.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
That's
guy.
where
That
all
guy.
the fucking. That's where I got a million movies when I was a kid because that's how he paid my dad.
that's
he couldn't give
rad.
him any money. It was
That guy
awesome.
sponsored my grandfather's race car, and I used to be able to go in there every weekend and rent movies for free.
Dude,
Hell yeah,
That's cool.
I remember
Dude, maybe this is why he's out of business.
there was
I'm just giving away movies. Yeah.
there was the place there, and then there was the place by Nancy's across the street.
Yes, there was that place.
And they only had,
Escape Video.
Right, and they only had one little turny thing of video games. God damn it!
Yeah, their
there's,
video game selection was terrible.
and
It was all NES games.
so
and that
me
was
and
it.
my parents used to sneak over to where Cooksy's store is, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a video store right there that nobody ever went to.
Yeah.
So that's where me and my parents used to go.
I got
Dude, I remember growing up. Dude, the '90s were hard on a lot of people. Me and Vinnie had working class parents and shit. Friday night was a large pizza and a movie, and
My dad
shut
was
up until Monday.
worked 7 days a
sounds
week,
awesome.
Yeah,
so that my mom didn't have to work.
yeah.
And it was Friday. I mean, I played football growing up, so Friday night was football practice for Saturday's game.
Yeah.
You got home, and it was either pizza and TGIF or pizza and whatever you rented on the way home.
TGIF, man. Sabrina the
dude.
Teenage
Dude,
Witch,
yeah,
dude.
so
All that
Kids
shit.
today, man, they don't they have everything at their fingertips, but they watch bullshit. There's no quality content.
I'm
Right.
watching these stupid YouTubers who are.
There's a
putting
lot
out
of stupid shit out there, and
Dude,
the show,
that
at least the
motherfucker-
shows we watched were wholesome.
That
There was
motherfucker-
life lessons there.
Blimpy has his own line of toys at Target, bro.
Dude, that guy's a fucking degenerate.
I can't fuck with that
Dude,
shit.
he's a fart smeller.
I don't let my kids watch it.
Say, what?
Fart smeller.
Dude, there's a video of him smelling ass or farting
I
or shit on
started,
somebody or something.
I started noticing my son's behavior. My oldest son, I mean, he's 3. His behavior
Nip it
when
in
he
the bud
watches
now,
when he watches things like Blippy and these YouTubers and stuff, his behavior changes, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this.
I don't know. I did the
I'm
same
not
thing
trying
with
to
Ace
teach you how to
Ventura.
be a human being
Yeah, I
while
did.
they're destroying you.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, a movie that you watch over and over again is one thing, but
Yeah. Instead
new
of
content every day, just
You're
turning
continually
you-
changing.
You're becoming
yeah.
that person.
Yeah, you're right. You're
That
right.
sucks.
And that type of shit is why the four of us can sit here and reminisce 20 years later about Idle Hands, because that's what we had.
Because
Yeah.
on to
We
the
had to
next
watch it
segment,
20
does it
fucking
still hold up?
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect segue.
We watched
That
it
is a
20
good.
fucking
Yeah,
times.
that's a good
man.
segment. Look at this, Vinny dropping knowledge here.
This is why I'm here. This is
Yeah.
my show now.
I like
Steve.
it. Hey, take it. You got more fun facts than me today.
I feel like
Swap
I
seats.
should
Swap
get
seats.
fired now.
Actually, I'm not. I'm not done. I'm not done with a couple fun facts.
What do you know about production, Brent?
I took,
literally zero.
Tell me
fuck
about
outta here.
tropes,
I
Brent.
took some notes.
When
for
did I
you.
turn into the odd one out?
I took some notes, but I do want to give a shout out to whoever did the soundtrack for this,
Yeah, fantastic.
because, like I said earlier, the scene when he comes downstairs and he's smoking out of the inhaler, he's listening to Rancid Blood Clot.
I wonder if that, do you think the director is so involved in,
That he picks, like,
you know what you know what I mean?
music.
Because
usually there's just a musical director.
right, but how do you have The Offspring and Tom DeLonge in it if it's not somewhat
So that
revolving
that
around?
goes
yeah.
that it's all in that kind of scene at that time. The scene that I said references Natural Born Killers, where they're in the bar when Randy metalhead Randy meets Vivica's character.
Metalhead Randy.
They're playing a song by The Living End,
Really?
which is kind
That's
of obscure for
Yeah,
'99.
but that's a deep cut.
It's a deep cut. That's an Australian punk band who didn't really get their due until later than that. The Ace Frehley song during that kiss scene is fucking perfect timing if you're a music
oh my
nerd.
God,
yeah, but
that's the funniest part of the movie if you're a music nerd.
everything
never knew the-
about Kiss though.
Yeah.
And then
they're
the
terrible.
scene at the end,
But those tits, great natural tits.
when he kisses
This man knows
Jessica
his
Alba's
tits.
character,
this man, we've talked before, he's a connoisseur.
he likes titties.
Yeah.
Oh, Wally's still going to make that test for you. You said.
Wally said he
Throwback to my last episode. There's no such thing as free titties.
Wally said he's going to test me because I said I can guess what decade the fake tits were done in.
Oh, absolutely, you can. Or natural tits. For some reason, they just don't look the same anymore.
They so look good though.
They don't. Nobody has those ski slopes anymore.
Dude, I miss the banana titties.
It's got to be something with the way they're. It's something in the milk,
or it's the way the bras.
Something the way they're building bras nowadays. I don't know.
Those sweet 80s.
Yeah, you don't have those early 80s like right off the nipple on the end.
Those were great. George's like, what the fuck?
No, I'm not a connoisseur
I know
myself.
exactly what you're talking about. I'm just not commenting.
Last song I'll give mention to. The scene where he rescues her off the top of the car at the end.
Yeah.
And they're kissing in the garage. It's the song is Kaylin and it's Unwritten Law.
Oh shit.
You would know that.
You would, yeah. It's a good song.
Great song. He actually wrote that about his daughter. It's not a
nice.
romantic song.
No.
So getting back to the IMDb score.
Yeah.
Where are we at? Out of 10.
It's going to be higher because IMDb is always higher, and it's usually in line with what we try to do. I am still going to keep it fairly low. I'm going to say 5.5.
Okay.
The IMDb score, 5.5 seems high.
Wow.
Wow.
I guess I'm going just based off the cast. Maybe I gotta.
I'll say 4.5.
Get that out of here.
4.5.
I don't think audiences even. I think we are a very niche group. We were young at the time. I think we.
Yeah, but we've really gotten this shit down to a science lately, though. We've been kind of killing it.
A good chunk of the country was young at the time.
Yeah,
and
dude.
these teen movies were killing it then.
The people that are ready to take over the country were young at this time.
Right.
It's just the old people refuse to let go.
I'm saying it's a 4.
Let go, motherfuckers.
4.5.
4.5. All right. Where you at, Vinny?
I'm gonna go 6.5.
Hey,
6.2.
wow.
All right.
That's higher than I thought it was going to be, too.
Somebody gave it some credit then.
Yeah.
Because in my heart, it's a solid 8.
This is yeah.
Who was your favorite character?
Seth Green. Mac.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah, he's really funny in this fucking movie, man. This is him, like, in his element. Like, this is just who he is. In real life.
I mean, he's the same character in every movie. He just has a bottle in his head in this one.
He's Scott Evil.
Yeah, he's Scott Evil.
Scott Evil's kind of pathetic. He's cool as shit in this movie. Like, I would hang out with him.
He's Scott Evil in Austin Powers 2.
He's just so good at roasting the shit out of his friends, and he's just like fucks around and like.
I don't know. I would have hung out with Kenny from Can't Hardly Wait too, though.
Which is
like
kind
that
of the
guy
same
was a
character,
fucking tool, but I would have been like, "You're a lot of fun."
So I want to say this. I only have one nitpick really about this movie, and it's the fact that the bottle that's in his head is clear, but the bottle he pulls out of the fridge is green.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
Get it together, script supervisor.
I do like it when he first kills him, there's still liquid sloshing around in the bottle.
You can hear it and everything.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it looked good. I'm not going to lie. I mean, yeah, the neck's a little shorter than it should be, but whatever. Yeah, suspend your disbelief, I guess.
It's a Heineken, man, except it's,
I don't even think it was anything. It did.
Yeah.
And maybe it plays into the stoner thing, but can we talk about how just downplayed it was when he just is laying next to his dead parents?
Right. And
like you're not at the least bit upset. You're just like shocked, and then you run out of the house.
He does. Yeah, he doesn't cry one time.
And then like it never goes back to that. Like his parents are just forgotten about after that.
Yeah, he's in the hospital bed at the end, just like, hey, cool, I got the hot chick,
Yeah,
whatever.
Like, I got the hot chick and I got these guardian angels, and that's it.
Right.
Yeah, literally,
fuck my parents.
Literally, your whole life has changed forever. Well, then again, he's a teenager.
I love that they bring
does he actually give a fuck?
I love that they bring it back up at the end though, where like the writing's on the ceiling, and Seth Green and the other dude are like, so do we tell him that we wrote that?
Right. In the exact same handwriting.
Yeah.
That hand was very good at writing.
They're walking away, and he's like, "You're right. Anton does scream like a girl."
Well, so if you want to break it down and get it real, why would the hand write anything on the ceiling in the beginning of the movie?
Well, so
because it's. Shut up.
I mean,
shut up. Well, you know what I mean? Like, and then is that blood? And what's making it look like it's glowing? You know, is there a black light in their room?
It's jizz. He wrote it in jizz.
He wrote it in jizz.
Eastern Europe
hand, baby.
He's 17. He's jizzing all over the house.
Jizz glows. Wait,
under a UV light, it does.
Luminol. So
yeah. I thought
somebody doesn't watch enough SVU.
We hadn't established the.
Have you seen Gone Girl?
God, if you've only seen some of the shitty motels me and Vinny have stayed in,
you don't
want to
take a black light in there.
Dude, fucking Tidmus sold out in like 3 hours.
I don't like the lineup this year. I don't give a shit.
I thought it was weak as fuck.
Can I get a Miller?
You can have whatever you want, Steve.
Oh,
we still need a road trip though soon.
T.I. over here. You can have whatever you like.
You could have
Whatever you like.
you like.
Spin that, DJ.
Stacks on deck, Patron on ice.
Where you going?
We
Lotta-
could pop bottles
You
all
almost
night,
died.
baby. You could have whatever you like.
All right.
A lot of against the zipper boners to that in 08.
So we're all in agreement then. Seth Green was the best character in this
Yeah, I
movie because
think
I'm
so.
there too.
Yeah, I think he was. I liked Randy's character, but there's a lot of there's holes in
I didn't
that
like
character.
I didn't like the character. I didn't like
I didn't
the
like
actor
the guy.
that played him.
Yeah, I didn't like the guy they cast for
But
that.
I liked the character.
Weak casting.
And then I also thought it was stupid because again, he says like he's been out of high school for 3 years.
Yeah, but
It's 99. You would have gotten out of high school in 96. Why the fuck are you obsessed with Quiet Riot and
right.
Motley Crue from 84?
Right, yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
right. That's weird.
I think there were people obsessed with that at Chopticana in 2000.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, and you know what? And you know what they weren't doing? Driving badass Fords.
And getting laid.
Yeah, you're exactly right about both.
You know
of
what they
those
were doing?
things.
Don't touch my Ford.
Pulling their pud and crying when Dimebag died.
I mean,
Yeah,
Pulling their pud.
still doing those things.
you know so much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
You're
doing
so
those
wise.
things. But
You're such a wise boy. Favorite part or scene?
that's tough, man. There's a lot of funny fucking
I've
parts.
got two.
Let me hear it.
The Leatherface, with the carver, because it's just funny the way he says it. And at the end, when Vivica A. Fox destroys the hand and it goes into Seth Green, he goes, "It's fucking it. That's it. No
That's it.
explosions?
No fucking explosions
No
or
hellfire?
hellfire.
So my one question about that is, so Vivica A. Fox has been in this, I guess, family lineage or whatever that's been
Right.
doing it forever. So was that the only time that the evil's going to come back? So she doesn't care that that fucking dagger that is what kills the demon is now just gone and she's going to have the spiritual sex
I
or whatever?
think, so
maybe-
I, just I think the sex is the answer.
Okay.
I think that every
That
time
keeps it away.
No,
No.
I think it comes back, and I think it's their job to hunt it and keep it at bay. And that's why it has nothing to do with the ritualistic sex keeping it away, but there is ritualistic sex. And the fact that she said, all right, now for the ritualistic sex, I think it's part of the program.
Well, I was saying the dagger
I
that
think-
she throws is a special dagger to kill it. But she just throws it and then goes away like, fuck it, I don't
Well,
need
the
that dagger
dagger
anymore.
disappeared too.
No, it
I
didn't.
think-
It stayed in him and Devin Sawa took it out of him.
Oh, well, then you get your dagger back.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
You
So,
go,
yeah, I guess off
you go
screen it
fuck
doesn't
John
matter.
Bon
yeah.
Jovi
Right.
You go
from Wish.com, and then you get your dagger back.
Yeah, you go get piped by Wish Richie Sambora. Carl Sedona
They're
Wooskies.
wanted almost alive.
Whittly one.
I think.
song's called I
don't
Wanna
think
Rock
she
Your
actually.
Body.
I don't think there really was ritualistic sex. I think that was just her line.
Yeah, I think she's
You
like,
know,
all right,
she's
let's
like,
do
oh,
the ritualistic sex
wink,
now.
wink, wink.
Yeah, but
you
she
know,
grabbed him.
Ritualistic. Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
There
She
are-
wanted
to
the
fuck him.
Jovi Bond. Like, come on.
Yeah, she wanted to
There's
fuck
some.
him.
So there, we talked about the deleted scenes. There's some things in that movie that weren't scripted that happened. When he smokes the oregano and
Oh, nutmeg.
the nutmeg.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking
When
god!
he smokes that and he's coughing, when he squirts that fucking dish soap in his mouth, that's not a prop. It's real dish soap that was sitting on the counter, and Devin Sawa just did that.
He's
Wow.
He's very funny.
Dude,
in this movie.
there's a comedic element to him that shined through in this movie, and then he fucking never used it again.
Yeah, they
That
really
was it.
didn't play him up enough.
He was
man.
pretty good in SLC Punk. I liked his character in that.
Yeah.
And then he did the second one that came out much later, which pissed
Punk's
me off
Dead.
because fucking MGK was in it.
Yeah, go figure.
So that ruined the whole movie for me. But Devin Sawa came back in that one.
I didn't know there was a second one until
Dude,
earlier
bro,
today when I was watching
the second one.
because
Fucking
SLC
sucks.
Punk's great.
It is great. It's perfect Matthew Lillard movie.
I love Matthew Lillard.
I love Matthew Lillard. Have you ever
But-
seen Senseless?
Yes.
Did you like it?
Is that John
I did.
Cusack?
No, that is Marlon Wayans,
Yes.
right? And there's hockey in it. Oh my God, why haven't we watched this movie yet, Brent?
I don't know, bro.
It's really funny.
the
I
fucking
really
guy.
like
You're the
Matthew
fucking
Lillard.
guy.
I think he's kind of like an unsung hero.
Yeah, he's a good actor at any. Dude, Scooby Doo.
He gets a lot of shit because of fucking Scream. He gets a lot of
He
shit
was
for
good in
fucking.
Scream.
But he's
Get a
great in
little
that
woozy
movie.
here, Billy.
He was
Yeah.
fucking great in that movie.
Hey man.
He gets a lot of shit for that, but I'm like that was that role.
Right.
And
He did a good job. Fuck
God,
him.
He did a great
Scream.
job.
but a lot of people thought that made him like one dimensional because he is kind of that like California bro type.
So?
and, like,
I remember,
but he's in a lot of good shit, man. He did an episode of SVU, the Law and Order show. It's like one of my favorite episodes of that show.
I remember
He's got a creepy little mustache.
going to see
I remember.
who I know what you did last time with my sister. Like there's just I don't know, man. I just feel like we did more memorable shit when we were teenagers.
Yeah, because we actually had to leave the house to do it.
Right, yeah.
But, you know,
now you have the world
you're saying that as somebody who's looking back on something. Yeah, maybe you think today those teenagers or kids aren't doing stuff that's memorable, but
I just
in 30 years to them,
I think they're not going to have shit to look back on. They're going to look back and go, I was a teenager, I sat in my room and watched YouTube.
Like, kids aren't getting lost in the woods today. Like, I got lost in the woods more than once. Like, straight up lost and scared.
They're not getting in a car with their friends and like going to the fucking mall and fucking off for a day, or going to the skate park, or going to a concert. Like,
now,
they're watching everything from right where we're sitting.
Now, I do know, like, my 14-year-old nephew, like, him and his friend, because I he's my nephew, so I follow him on social medias, and he was doing like the football thing at Great Mills. Like, he's like doing it, but I just feel like there's like another half of stuff. Like,
he's just missing out on
following all the dreading stuff.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's my boy.
Hell yeah! Shout out to dreading.
Yeah, he's really. Because I wanted Slipknot's playing Jiffy Lube next week, and I wanted to take and my brother was like, nah, not yet. I was like, God damn it!
Real quick, for the 5 people who live in this county, plug dreading.
I'll let Vinnie do it. He's better.
Dreading is a hardcore band that Brent and I started, and it's, I don't know really how to explain it. We
make
just
sounds.
kind of the heaviest songs I could write in the shortest amount of time.
It started out as
we don't have any songs that exceed 2.5 minutes.
It started out as something like, hey, like, Vinnie's always had recording equipment and guitars, and I like to hear my own voice, and then it kind of morphed into this like thing where, RJ from another great local band, Alika, if you're into heavy metal and you haven't listened to Alika yet and you're from Southern Maryland, get the fuck out from the rock you're living under.
Get the fuck out.
We just kind of were talking about it one day and on my other podcast, and he out of the blue was like, hey, you think you guys can throw together a set? And I was like, well, we'd have to throw together a band first.
It was just me and Brent. We wrote like 3 songs, and nobody ever heard them for 2 years.
Right. And then now it's just a thing. And we have, the 3 of us who are in hit or miss with Steve. And once again, I find myself fucking lucky because I'm surrounded by like 3 fantastic musicians, and they make my job easy, and like we all like get together for the writing process. Writing original songs is fucking hard as fuck.
It's cool though. I mean, it's something I've never done.
You get to
of music.
You get to dial into things. It's almost like therapy.
Yeah.
You sometimes I get it. I had to throw away a lot of stuff because I was like,
Brent's lyrics,
that's a little too hard.
Yeah, Brent's lyrics have a lot of scribbled out lines, and I'm like, no, man, I want you to go there. But
nobody's gonna understand what you're screaming, anyways.
No,
I don't know, dude. He's got a very articulate scream.
I don't scream like a death metal.
No,
it's more just.
Well,
angry.
I'm looking forward to the show, which is
October 23rd at Hotel Charles.
Yes, we are the first opening.
We are the
band.
opener, so you might as well get there the minute doors open.
Do we have to buy tickets in advance, or can we just?
No, it's $10 at the door.
$10 at the door.
I'm gonna put Steve on the list.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, thanks, and my wife, please.
Sure,
of course. Even if I got to pay for that, I will.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
It's
but we
also
cranked out fast. We cranked out 5 songs.
I want to fucking see you guys anyways. Fuck you.
You weren't going to come, dude.
I have no idea. It's in my calendar.
George doesn't leave South County.
You told me about a month ago. It's been in my calendar.
I love it. If it's still in your calendar, then I'll.
Yeah, this is like. I mean, I feel like this is an extensive plug for something that's not that.
Who cares?
It's fine, man.
The 6
no,
people.
It's cool, man. It's
it's more
4
about
of us.
the local music thing that I love.
I'm excited because I get to watch you guys while not being behind a kid.
Right.
I'm excited because
and it's something that you're not necessarily familiar with,
right?
But it's something that I've been a part of for a long time, and I've never had the chance to do it with a band.
Right.
Sure, yeah.
It's something I've been a fan of and gone to shows and immersed myself in, but never had the right people to play it with. And it just so happens that now at 34, I do.
Yeah, and through Vincent, I became a student of the hardcore scene many years ago, and we've been up and down the East Coast and seeing these things, and at a certain point, I don't know if it was me being egotistical or whatever, but I'm like, I could fucking do this, and even if we only play this one show, we're gonna fucking do it, man. Original music's not easy to do.
I'll
give a shout out to anybody who's ever done it.
You know what's gonna happen?
Do the show, and we're gonna record the songs because we've put the time into them.
Right. You're gonna
we'll
play
what
this
happens.
show. And then you're going to be like, all right, let's fucking do some more. and it's going to happen.
Well, it's hard.
The first show is ready.
It'll probably be the first and only show. I mean, let's be.
No.
We're going to call.
I don't think it'll be the only one.
You're going to play VFW. 100%. It's going to happen with the same bands you're probably doing.
That's probably fine.
I mean, I'll do it.
Hey,
We're
are you
not
guys recording?
The thing is, like, we're not pursuing it.
Yeah. I got you.
You guys recording?
Yes.
Yeah.
And if
I probably won't make it to this show. I'm probably going to be in DC then.
We
That's
are
fine,
going to. I want to do a legitimate recording of this because we put the time into the songs. And I think they deserve it.
And I'm actually pretty proud of 3 of the 5 songs I've written. So
3 of the 5.
Well, the other ones are kind of still in the works.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, no, we have 4
Which the show's in 3 weeks.
We're good. We're good, man. But anyway, man, back to your. Is it time for the fun facts of the week?
Well, no, I was going to say my favorite part of the scene.
Oh, my bad.
We didn't get to that part yet. I don't even think you said your favorite part.
I did. I said 2.
Yeah, I don't think we really finished it.
No, we didn't. Well, George didn't really say.
My favorite scene. It's really hard to choose. I love the scene where the girl gets chewed up by that fucking fan.
Yeah, because nobody cares.
Yeah, except the one dude who's like, man, I'm not hooking up. Fuck. Anyway.
And then he's like,
that guy's like,
you can just walk through whatever her name was.
But
That was funny.
But Seth Green
line that he says.
He says something about like, you wanted a piece, or you can just go back and get some.
That was so
funny.
good.
The only thing that like made me go, but B movie again is, so she's hanging from the fan. Why wouldn't the fan blade just cut the rope?
Right,
instead of sucking her back up.
Because they were so worried about it just like cutting them.
Right. That was my only thing. I was like,
it makes sense. It makes sense.
Right.
Like the.
But then also, like, she jammed a fan with a fucking
goes
high heel.
with it because it's flexible, but she does not.
Yeah.
She is not flexible like that. I'm with it.
Again, it's like 50-50. Like, all right,
you just got to take it for what it is.
Whatever, man.
Yeah,
just watch
yeah.
the fucking dumb movie.
Small moment.
No, I was about it. I kind of would want to see a little more of the splatter of that, like Evil Dead style, where
Hell
if Jessica
yeah.
Alba got like covered in blood or something, that would have been
Sure,
hilarious because she was right in the splash zone. You know what I mean?
They did a great job with like the blood explosions in this movie. It was like in the very beginning with the mom under the bed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bed jumps, lands.
Yeah.
Perfect, like B movie, just over.
Perfect. They
over
really
blood.
nail it.
Yeah.
They really nail it.
I liked it. My favorite scene was when that guy Randy is consoling that girl outside of the burger joint or whatever, and she's like talking about how she was being shitty to those 2 tards or whatever.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Yeah, I told them to go blow each other," and he just goes, "Did they?"
Did they? That guy's so.
I don't know.
awesome.
Just the delivery of that line and like nothing like. That's it. That's the scene. Like, did they? And then it cuts to something else.
And that's another reason why I don't know that I like that actor for that character, because I feel like somebody else could have drummed that shit up way
sure,
better.
yeah. But it's just the way it was written, the way it has nothing to do with the story in reality.
You're talking about the actor for the Bon Jovi guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it probably would have.
He didn't do a very good job.
Probably would have made it really shitty, but in a way, like you want Stifler for that part.
100%.
Like you want
He
just
would've-
like an
he
over the
would've-
top like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
pervert for that.
He would
part.
have made that. He would have stole every
This dude-
scene that he was in.
He would have
was
made.
definitely
He would have
trying to
been.
be too
He would have been
cool.
everybody's favorite character at that point.
Yeah.
This dude
you're
was
right.
just trying to be too cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
didn't like him very much.
obviously, I know the answer to the question, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Were we entertained?
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's
was-
a lot of shit to laugh at, and if you're like a horror movie fan, you get your taste of it in this.
I think this movie does a good job of not wasting
Yeah.
any second.
And then
screen
all
time.
the and all
it's
the
almost
nods,
a laugh a minute.
Yeah.
all the nods to other horror movies, like they took their time with this movie.
The shining camera angle.
Yeah.
Stanley Kubrick fucking.
And it kinda sucks.
Says the guy earlier who was like, I don't know what you're talking about with these references.
Right.
No.
But I got that one.
I got it, man. I got it.
That's because he was busy fucking chowing down Pub Mixer.
Hey.
But it was good though, wasn't it?
Hell yeah.
He's thinking now. He's got his
And
feet up on the couch. He's good.
Oh yeah, I'm back
He's
in the
in
zone.
the
I told you I
zone.
was hungry, man.
It's because you needed that beer.
George is back in the New York groove. We're gonna shotgun another beer after the show.
Hey-yo.
Fuck. All right.
I like it.
I'm gonna
Would
take
we
my dog on
recommend
a
this?
Drunken walk.
Would we recommend this to our mothers?
Nah, my mom would fucking hate it.
Yeah, mine too.
Well, we're gonna find out what George would think. I'm gonna recommend this to both my parents. I think
both.
Your
I
dad,
think they would
your
love
dad
it.
will sit through it.
My dad would just
I'd like to
he'll
sit
chuckle
through.
about
I'd
it.
like to sit through it with Davey.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah,
like
that'd
to
be
watch it with
funny.
your dad.
He would probably either like love it or be like, "This is."
My mom likes Lifetime movies, bro. She ain't watching this shit.
Yeah.
She's already on Hallmark Christmas. It's fucking October.
Hey, mom.
That's sort of like last week.
You know what time of the week it is?
Hey.
Yeah, podcast time.
That's right.
Yeah, I hear your dad in the
Joe
background.
Oh, did he just say that?
Yeah.
Probably. He definitely just said that.
I'm not
The
the only
Joe
one that heard
Biden,
that.
I heard
right?
it.
We're not going to talk about that. Mother, the movie this week is Idle Hands.
Idle Hands.
Do you like Idle Hands? Have you seen that movie?
I loved Idle Hands.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
When you were a little kid. Does that make me a bad parent?
No.
No way.
not really.
Wasn't that bad?
Yeah, he was like 11.
Not really.
Just some TNA here and there.
Yeah.
Too appropriate, but it was good, so why not, right?
Heck yeah, we watched that movie.
What a way to parent.
I know. I want to be like George's mom when I grow up.
Yeah, my mom's pretty cool. Right on, Mom. Do you have a favorite scene of the movie? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I just liked the whole movie. I thought it was pretty good.
I know what your favorite scene was. I know exactly what your favorite scene was. You remember when when he blows the pot smoke into the puppet, and then its head turns around and it's smiling at him?
We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah, the puppet was angry the whole time.
Right. I want to know where the puppet came from.
They were in the art room. And it was like another puppet, and then it turned into the other puppet.
Terribly set up scene. Really.
So the segment really is would you recommend this to your mother? So I would definitely recommend this to you. Obviously.
Yeah.
She likes it, so she recommended it to you.
Sure did. My mom recommended this one to me. All right, thanks, Mom. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye, George's mom.
So the one thing I want to talk about that we never really got into is how the hand becomes so overpowered towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, dude. It's like getting like more. Does it like gain power off a dead body?
Because they fucking microwaved it, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
They nuked it.
So also
radioactive.
And then he put his fucking fingers in the fucking.
Dude, that scene, I'm not gonna lie. Watching that scene, it made my butthole quiver a little. You're like, ooh. When that thing's sticking his fingers in the pencil sharpener, it's like,
don't
do that. Don't do that.
So there's another part that irked me just a little bit, and Vivica A. Fox is like, oh no, it's 6 minutes to midnight on the whatever actual thing. And then there's like another 15 minutes of the movie left.
Right.
Like, there's no way they would have done all that in 6 minutes. And him to, rope her on top of the fucking car as a hand.
So we've talked about favorite characters, but like
embrace the cheese.
Least favorite character, I think, might be Vivica A. Fox.
That's my least favorite character.
And I think, and I don't want to take it to this place, but
come on, don't even.
Were they making her like the token?
100%.
Had to be.
The casting went shit.
Yeah,
there's all these white people. We need somebody in here.
And like they made her like very token. Like when they got in the fight in the high school and shit. Like it was just like this is.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of below her.
It's like her shittiest acting ever too.
I agree. I feel like this is Halle Berry Catwoman-esque.
Yeah,
like she didn't need to do this, and it's. Like you said, below her. They could have gotten anybody else.
I'm even talking about the writing.
It's terrible.
The cheesy, like Black and Ease stuff didn't need to be there.
What did she say that was like that?
Dude, I'm pretty sure pretty sure we got an all hell no out of her at least once.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Like, they literally could have just casted Wanda Sykes for that film.
Oh my God, that would have been so much better.
At least she would have been like.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, she would have like.
What do you mean,
at least she would have fucking called him a honky and
come on, baby, you can't
thrown out a couple fuck bombs. You know what I mean?
I think I'll probably just say Jessica Alba because she just really wasn't a character at all.
Well, she was until she wasn't.
You know, was she ever?
What movie has she ever been in that she's a character?
Does she ever
I'm
have
not
depth?
going to disagree with that.
Does she ever have depth?
So every movie we do, she's probably going to be.
You know what?
Favorite.
Hold on. I'm going to say this. Good luck, Chuck. She actually has character development and a backstory.
I mean, sure, but does she?
But does it matter other than her? Yeah, no, really.
Does she play these characters, or is she just pretty Jessica Alba? You know what I mean?
I don't even think she's that pretty.
I don't think she plays.
I disagree.
She also has
hate me all you want.
But then again, I also think that there was prettier girls in my high school. So.
I think she's just like an every.
Yeah.
She's just a.
Pull out a yearbook. I'll point to him. I couldn't name him.
I'll point them.
I'm going to ahead and disagree with both of you guys.
It's been a lot of years. So.
I just think she's like a middle of the road, whatever type person.
No, I'll say she's very beautiful, but
I don't think she's even a good actress. Like
no,
she's passable.
I just think that
she's not a good actress. She's very beautiful.
You know?
Oh no, you should have just delved into that.
I'm not doing.
I'm pretty sure the podcast picked it up.
A pass
Crank
around
up the volume.
fart mic in here.
No thanks.
A fart mic. Well, here's the fart. The fun facts of the fucking week. I don't have many because Vinnie got them all. This son of a bitch coming on here taking
today.
my job. No, I'm
did
kidding.
my homework, Steve.
No, man, dude, I like it. I want. It took my dear.
If you want me here once a month, I got to come in hot.
No, I like it. No, I like it.
Fucking
I like
sweep
it.
up the other 3 weeks. You know,
I got to come in hot. The DVD contains the original ending, set in the school's gym pool. The producers and director decided to shoot a different ending because the original ending was very different in
Another
style.
goddamn thing. Where were these high schools with pools? We had this shit.
I had a pool. Did I? No, I didn't.
What high school did you fucking go to?
Leonardtown. No, we didn't have a pool there.
You guys didn't have a pool.
La Plata had one outside.
Anyways, let me continue.
Sorry.
It was very different in its style of humor and horror, and they thought it didn't fit into the film. Going back to what Vinnie said earlier, this is the same hand that appears in the Addams Family as the Thing, played by magician.
Is it the Thing
Christopher
or just
Hart.
Thing? I think it's just Thing.
Did I say the Thing?
It's
Thing? Sorry.
I'm pissed off because
My
Addams
I'll
Family.
let that one slide.
Addams Family Values is on HBO Max, but not the first one.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Addams Family
how are you
Values
gonna
is
watch that?
pretty good. But
Values
the
is
first
not
one,
as good as the first one.
It's not as good as the first,
it-
but it's still pretty good.
But you got to watch the first one to watch the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
So I've been going down like
I hate that.
I just
hate that
realized I have
Fester
all
was,
these
like, the issue
streaming
with
services and I don't watch enough movies.
Yeah, touche.
Yeah, I got rid of most of them, man, because I was doing the same thing.
I
Like
have
6 months ago. I got rid of most.
so
of them.
many streaming. It's ridiculous, but I don't pay for half of them.
So I got two here that I was going to say, but Vinny already said the dish soap one,
Yeah.
and her playing bass in the back of the scene, which is really good, actually. The shirt that Dexter Holland of the Offspring is wearing
AFI, man.
in the dance scene is from AFI, which is a California punk band who started out in 1991. I didn't realize they were that old.
They've been around a long time.
They eventually
got the stupid AFI tattoo over here.
Yeah,
man.
you do. They
So does
eventually
Vinny.
went to release a few
You guys both have
albums.
December Underground tattoos?
Yeah, we got them together.
No way. December Underground is an
Friends.
incredible album.
Friends right there. They
What else?
do
Oh
that.
yeah, we got our movie life beats together.
I have
too.
2 AFI
Where's
tattoos.
your? Oh, it's right there. I see it. Okay.
Yeah, I have 2 AFI tattoos because I'm that guy.
Cool.
What's
Well,
your
we're
other
on the fun fact
The
about the
bat.
AFI.
Oh yeah. From All Hollows.
We're on the AFI fun fact where he was wearing the T-shirt
Yeah,
from him,
because,
and that he
owned
was
the record label.
exactly Nitro Records. Yep.
Still, my favorite AFI record is on that. Was produced mainly like I mean, they still get this Nitro stamp to this day, don't they?
No,
No.
Your records for distribution do from that time period.
Okay.
They went to like DreamWorks for
DreamWorks.
DreamWorks did Sing Sorrow.
Okay.
Are we playing Halloween on Halloween?
Yeah.
I would love to.
We fucking better.
I want everybody to know that for Friday.
I want to pull something funny out of our ass too, like a fucking new metal song nobody expect us to play.
Let's do Power Man 5000 when worlds collide.
Ooh,
Yeah, dude.
don't fuck with me.
Or like Static X.
Push it. Push it.
I'll do it because it's Rob Zombie's
Push
brother.
it. Yeah. Hey, can I say something about Rob Zombie that I just realized the other day while watching a behind the scenes on the guy that made the car called Dragula?
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what the song was about.
Yeah.
It fucked me up for
Dude,
years.
he's big into
I didn't,
like the 60s, like Rat Fink.
yeah, I didn't
stuff.
know. So every time I listened to it, I was
Yeah.
like, what is he talking about? What is
There's a lot of
Dragula?
there's a lot of
In my
layers to
car.
that guy.
In my Dragula. You didn't know that?
I didn't
Wow,
think.
dude. I didn't.
Yeah.
I honestly am surprised. I thought everybody knew that.
There's a lot of layers
I didn't.
to that guy.
I didn't think about it that
Also,
hard. I was just
uh,
like, this is a killer song, and
he's
then
worth-
I saw the Dragula car. and
He's
I was
worth following on Instagram because right now he is
Halloween
rebuilding.
one.
No, he's rebuilding the house. He's rebuilding the neighborhood essentially from the Munsters.
Oh no, he's doing the
Yeah, he's
Monsters.
doing the
It's either a
new-
TV show or
I
a
think
movie.
it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a limited series.
Yes, thank you. Yeah,
he
it
hasn't
is, yeah.
said, but I think it's probably gonna be a streaming series.
I don't care until the Philadelphia Flyers get off their fucking cocks and let him release
the
that
Flyers.
movie.
The Flyers need to get the fuck off their.
I know what they're
ego.
not going to do it.
Everybody
It's
knows
such bullshit.
the story,
Everybody
though.
Well, it doesn't even matter about the story.
It's just like the Queen movie where Sacha Baron Cohen was going to make a real life version.
but he was going to
and,
say a
you know.
lot of shit that not everybody knows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows Philly's trash. What the
Right.
fuck?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. 100%. You're right.
That city doesn't need any like. It's not going to ruin their
It's
reputation.
the same reason they have to
The Broad
grease
Street
the front,
Bullies. Come
they
on.
have to grease the light poles after the Eagles win, so
Right.
people don't fucking climb
Yeah,
them.
it's
We
not
got
going to
it.
ruin their reputation.
Right.
That's hilarious.
It's a shitty town.
Fucking Eagles.
Except the
fans.
places we go. Because
Right,
we
of
make it
course.
classy when we
Some
show
good-
up.
good
Yeah,
places
the
in it.
class is there
Right.
when you guys walk
Hey,
in
it's
the
a
door.
union bar.
You're fucking right.
It's a union bar. The trailer contains a scene of Mick and Panub ascending a heavenly staircase wearing football equipment.
Yeah, where'd that gear come from?
This scene is from
That's
the
cut, bro.
alternate
That's the
ending,
alternate ending.
which is on the DVD.
Div D.
That's the Scooby Doo ending.
The Scooby Doo. We're giving it the Scooby Doo.
So the Mick and Panub
Yeah.
names is an ode to SNL skit.
I was gonna put that on there, but I was like,
I didn't think anybody would care either.
Yeah,
but
that's why I
while we're
didn't
here
say
and
it.
George is
Yeah,
tinkling,
go for it. Yeah,
it's
got
it's
it.
from when Eddie Murphy would dress as
I don't even remember what it
Buckwheat
was.
from Little Rascals.
Yeah, and then he would,
and sing songs, but like his tongue was stuck to the roof of his mouth, kind of thing.
so he didn't say the names right or the words right, and then yeah, it was funny. It was funny. The two,
But like a weird ode. Like this movie has nothing to do with any of that. Eddie Murphy had nothing to do with the movie. Like
why not? There's so many other
There's
things.
a lot of Easter eggs in
Yeah.
this movie, and it's cool.
God,
It makes it more fun to watch.
I feel like this movie should have been bigger than it was, but obviously because of the Columbine shooting, it literally took the legs out.
Those circumstances and a lot of big movies came out in 99 that would trump a teen B-movie horror comedy.
Yeah, for sure. The two songs that the Offsprings perform at the concert are I Want to Be Sedated by the Ramones and Beheaded. Both songs, say it,
both,
go way into the plot of the movie.
Sure.
I Want to Be Sedated. Obviously, he's getting fucking high the whole time, and his friend gets beheaded.
I like how he has a moment of enlightenment in the middle of killing everyone.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to smoke weed anymore.
Right. Seth Green's like, you need to have some Anton time. And he's like, no, man, I'll just sit around getting blazed all day. And he's like,
I need to chill out.
But Seth Green pulls it back in and he goes, hey, man, no Kevin Costner speeches right now.
Wait, I wonder what he was referencing.
I don't know.
I don't know exactly.
I don't know what he's referencing there. What year did Braveheart come out?
95?
Or that's Mel Gibson.
Maybe Robin Hood?
Maybe Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, which is one of my favorite Kevin Costner movies.
Dude. Well, then you should know.
This movie,
but I don't know. Is it that or is it Waterworld? What is it?
Love Waterworld.
That bong man out of the muffler. He goes, "It's Mighty Joe Bong." And then the dude
I think welded this together or whatever.
But
says,
still to the end of
that line
that made me laugh.
I died.
And then she's in the middle of screaming and looks over and goes, "You're getting high with your friends."
He needs his strength.
He goes, "It's for strength."
Right. So this plays into the ending of this movie. In September 2007, Seth Green told the Onion AV Club about the experience of filming Idle Hands. The best thing about the movie was that everybody working on it had different mission statements. We all thought we were working to make a different movie. Me and the boys, the other actors, Devin and Eldon, were all convinced we were making a high drama with some comedic elements.
Come on.
And we tried to make our relationship as lifelong best friends believable. The director was attempting to make a throwback Italian horror film like Dario Argentino flicks.
Hell yeah.
The writers really wanted it to be like Heathers. And the studio was listening.
A lot like Heathers.
I can see that, yeah.
The studio was listening to test markets and saying that they really wanted zombies to be cuter and have more wacky antics. And apparently all the kids in the audience thought there should be more pot smoking. That pot should save the day. And
so what,
somewhere,
they wanted fucking How High mixed with a horror movie?
Pretty much. Pot should somewhere, somehow save the day. Jessica Alba needed to get her top ripped off, and that's how the whole new ending got shot, where she's up on the car lift and gets her midsection ripped off, and Pot saves the day. Like I built a giant bog out of a carburetor.
And fucking Seth Green goes, bet she wins best costume.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
So they completely rewrote the whole ending because test audiences.
Right. Huh. I mean, all of them thinking that they're doing something different, that's fine. But I do not believe for a second that Seth Green and them believed they were doing like a high drama.
There's no way. There's no way.
Because it's every movie Seth Green's ever been in.
Right.
He's like the most one-dimensional guy ever.
Yeah.
The only time he played anything else was in Without a Paddle, and I fucking hated that character.
That movie sucks.
Nah, I liked it when I was young. I liked it. I haven't
I
seen
like
it
Dax
since I was
Shepard.
young.
So that movie is.
I'm a Dax Shepard guy.
Dax Shepard holds up in that movie.
Yeah.
But
who was the other guy in it? Oh, was it Breckenmeyer?
No, it was Matthew Lillard.
It is.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard, Dax Shepard, and Seth
And
Green.
now we've gone full
that's
circle.
A good cast.
It is.
This that time of our lives.
It's
Everything.
it's a great cast, but that movie.
I
is
was
not
waiting for
great.
Steve Zahn to pop up.
But his
Trying to
character in
suck
that
his own
movie is
dick.
like a total pussy.
Right.
I'm gonna watch that movie again soon.
Without
just
a
to
Paddle?
See. Yeah, just to see, because
Wait, is Steve Zahn in Without a Paddle?
He fucking might be,
I
man.
think he is.
fucking Steve Zahn. Look it up, George.
Yeah, I am right now.
6 Degrees of Steve Zahn.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's in a lot.
When Anton is afraid in trying to search his house, he pushes his dog into the hallway before him. During this scene,
The dog has a raging
the
boner.
dog is clearly seen having an erection.
Oh my god! Yeah.
I noticed that.
Also,
So you notice that and not Tom DeLonge, you fucking meat gazer?
Also, this is the same dog that starred in Road Trip alongside Paulo Constanzo as the stoned talking dog Courtney.
Yep.
I don't think he's in it, guys. Sorry.
Damn. Is he
And,
with
and that's
he's-
Breckenmeyer. If you want to keep
You're
bringing him
right.
up,
You're
there
right.
he
You're
is.
right. Fuck.
That's like the 3rd time you've said his name tonight.
He does have a good name.
You got a thing? You got a
Breckenmeyer.
thing for him,
Yeah.
Steve?
I might.
It's like Breckenridge. I don't know. It just sounds very. I don't know. I'm into it.
Breckenridge. So you already said this, the Go-Go Buffalo scene, but I'll say it anyways.
Go Buffalo.
When Anton kills the 2 police officers, Panub shouts, "Go, go, Buffalo." This is a reference to a deleted scene in which Anton remembers the 2 police officers as the head and ass of a school mascot called Go Go Buffalo.
Some of that shit I only remember because the DVD had commentary.
The way he killed that one cop with the sewing needle right through the whole head.
Yeah.
Sick.
It's fucking brutal.
Great.
Hell yeah, dude.
It's fucking metal. Nothing.
You know, I kind of like that too. He's like, just fucking cuff me, just fucking cuff me, just cuff me, just cuff me. And like, they're going back and forth, back and forth. They're showing Seth Green and him, and like, it's great.
It's a quote Metalocalypse.
Yeah.
Brutal.
It's fucking brutal.
You could tell the hand had an agenda though. It was pretending to go with him the whole time.
Yeah.
Till it let its guard down. Blah. That was sick.
He's like, I'm going to use these things. So my last fun fact. Until he is in the hospital towards the end of the film, Anton never removes any article of clothing he puts on.
Yeah, I know, dude.
He just keeps stacking shit. And I'm like, bro, you got to be so hot.
It's so stinky.
But you know what?
That was the other thing. Him and Jessica Alba hooking up. I'm like, you're fucking covered in blood.
Dude.
Yeah.
She says it too.
Yeah, but he's like, oh, I got to fight with my cat.
Like,
because that was his whole justification for being in her yard, was looking for his cat. But okay, so you smell like blood.
Yeah.
But then,
Oh yeah, the cat's name is Bones.
this is like fucking day 2 of
Dude,
the movie.
he eats the fuck out of that cat.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
He shit whips that cat out the window. But it's like day 2 of the movie.
Yeah.
He's in the same fucking clothes,
Yeah.
and he's like a just greasy fucking stoner the whole time. But the other thing you said about them making it like a lifelong friendship for like the drama version.
Sure.
Like the very first scene you see all 3 of them in, those 2 just roast the fuck out of him.
Right.
But isn't that how all lifelong friends talk?
I mean, pretty much.
I mean,
best
yeah, you would
friends.
think I fucking hate my best friends, I guess, but they're like legitimately shitty to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Because then he leaves, and they're like, "Oh, look what I found." Yeah.
Honestly, that was the
Guess
only
I
like
was
real
holding the
faux
whole
pas. You
time.
know,
Right.
Like, if it's your friend, you at least hook him up with the weed.
But I don't know. I mean, they
roast the shit out of him, but
they
you're
cared
really
enough
there
about
for
the guy
him.
to come back from the dead and save the day. So
Yeah, and give him a pair of pants to wear.
And then they're his
Yeah,
guardian
give him some
angels.
pants.
Yeah.
But no shoes,
No shoes, but he had them on.
pink slippers.
Not when he walked out, or when he jumped out the window, he was barefoot.
Yeah.
And I even said, I was like, what is he
he had
doing?
he had his mother's slippers on when he,
He
left
did
the house.
specifically say, "I just found this too." The weed. You know, he wasn't hiding it from him.
All right. If they're stoners, if they're really bad stoners,
He didn't
You're
just
not gonna
find that.
forget that with not that big fat sack. You don't forget fucking $40 worth of weed.
if
Like,
you're such a stoner that you're like, oh, what is this? Oh shit, we got weed. You know what I mean?
you don't
Come on.
forget that
Right.
much weed. Yeah.
All right.
He's a fucking liar.
Not the stoners I know. They'll fight each other over that shit.
Oh man,
Fuck. All right.
stoners I know will
weed
just
fiends.
share. They're good.
Final decisions out of 10. Give me a good out of 10.
Out of 10.
God,
I fucking hate you.
that hurt my sphincter.
Out of 10.
7. A strong 7.
Yeah.
That's where I'm stopping.
7.
I'm right there with you.
Seven.
Strong
Seven.
7. Strong 7. Yeah.
I think I said it earlier.
You said
probably-
8 or
Yeah, it's like an
something?
8. It's like a 7-8 for me. It's a good movie. I'm glad you guys actually appreciate it because like I
sure.
said, I was nervous.
No,
about
when
it.
you said it, I was really excited because I was like, man, this is a movie I haven't thought about, seen, or
that
even
was
like
that was
talked about
another thing. I, was
forever.
like, I
100%.
guarantee you, me bringing this up, like people are gonna listen to this and go, "Fuck."
Forgot
I saw
all
that
about
movie
that
like once
motherfucker.
freshman year, and I never thought about it again.
Yeah. So I'm with them. I'm on a 7, like a high 7.
Yeah,
Like,
me too.
I want to give it more, but at the same time, it's not a good movie.
You gotta
It's
keep
not.
it- you gotta-
I'm
you gotta
honestly
keep it
giving
in
it.
check,
I'm
yeah.
I'm giving it a lot of credit for the nostalgia factor.
You know what though? I'll say it isn't just rose tinted glasses. Watching it today, I was like this. It
Yeah.
made me laugh more than it did when I was a
Yeah,
kid because
yeah,
I
yeah.
get more jokes.
Exactly. I
shit, true shit.
giggled
Yeah.
to
it was,
myself a
so,
bunch.
like the thing about it holding up, like the movie itself, like there's not like really jokes in it that are in like that wouldn't hold up now or aren't PC now or anything like that.
True.
There's
Yeah,
nothing
they're
like
all
that.
kind of like they're not like
I think
necessarily
I don't-
progressive,
is
but they're
there,
not
like-
offensive.
Is there like one scene where somebody says fag or something like that?
they say tard.
They do say tard.
the most offensive thing.
But
whatever.
Tard,
But I'm gonna- but I'm
they
gonna-
say something about being gay too. But
But
it's,
I'm
it's
gonna
very,
quote.
like,
I'm gonna quote Nick Swartzen on that. What do you want me to say? Mentally challenged?
Right.
That's not funny.
Right.
no, that would be retarded.
Yeah, that's fucking retarded.
Yeah. It's all about context.
But it like the movie itself holds up. What didn't age well is the fucking cast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
this is
nobody memorable.
Like
Very
most of
90s
those,
cast.
Seth Green is really like the only one that you're like.
You know, it is funny. The guy.
Seth Green and the dad are the only ones where you're like they're still doing shit and they're still rocking it.
right.
Even
Well-
Jessica Alba fucking fell off.
Well, the dad is dead, so he's not doing it.
Well, no, I mean,
yeah,
he's
but
not
you're
doing-
right. He was doing
Rip.
everything.
You know, he was in a lot of funny shit.
Yeah, I love
after
him.
this.
Yeah.
But everybody else, for the most part.
Well, I mean, Jessica Alba had a pretty big career. She's still doing some
did,
stuff.
But a solid decade
I mean,
of very, very busy.
But I mean, holds up now. Like
today,
the
yeah,
only
you're right.
the only ones that still matter.
It's Seth Green and Jessica Alba. That's it. Really.
When was the last time Seth Green did something? I mean, I know he's still very relevant and he's always in production. And
I think he's
but I haven't seen him
highly
act
involved
in,
in writing and things like that.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Which
So,
is awesome.
Speaking of that, they
He's very
did
funny.
Robot Chicken. They did a sketch which was literally the same of this movie.
Really? I
With
love Robot
I
Chicken.
love
All
that
the
show.
people
I
that
don't
were in
remember
it.
that though.
A lot of people don't fuck with Robot Chicken.
Dude.
I love it. I used to watch it every night
It's
because
good.
it was always on
I think
Adult
that
Swim.
show was ahead of its
I
time,
think
dude.
it's on Hulu
I
too.
think it was ahead of its time.
If that was like a YouTube series
Yeah,
before
I
it was,
think
that it would
people
be
people still had
duck
television
size.
attention spans.
Yeah,
People
but
still had
it's little
television
it's little
attention spans,
30-second
but it was
sketches.
that animated variety show would have done well for the internet age.
Dude,
You know what
Fuck,
else?
I'm gonna watch that tonight.
Yeah.
Thanks.
What?
I'm watching Robot Chicken all night.
Dude, I mean, I could. I got to finish Squid Game though.
I mean,
I'm on it. Like I'm on the last episode.
Okay.
So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But
I've been
I
trying
saw-
not to read.
But
anything,
like I saw this
so.
whole thing, like people like, oh my god, it's making me or making people vomit. It's not.
No. There's one episode
pussies.
that somebody's even put out there on the internet
No
that
spoilers,
if you
no
have
spoilers.
epilepsy, it will get you.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Jesus Christ! Give your balls a tug. It's a fucking strobe light.
There's people that get triggered by that, and I've seen it.
Dude, my ex,
You
my
can't-
ex can't.
You can't. It's just something.
Then
that's-
close your
that's built
fucking
in.
eyes.
When we would leave hockey games and the police were out with their lights on, I'd like duck her fucking face. So
It's one of those things where you just can't control it, and
That-
if you
I
don't
think-
know about it, I get it. But
That's
I treat it like a
fuck
gluten
yeah.
allergy. Then don't
think-
fucking eat bread.
I think it's episode 4.
yeah, I think somebody put out a big spoil like, "Hey, look, if you have epilepsy, just get
But
through
the
it."
reason the strobe light is there is so good. Oh man, it's so fucking good.
Yeah, don't tell
Yeah,
me. So
Yeah,
you're gonna labor
Is
through.
it somebody jerking off
I don't
really
care.
fast?
You're
but
gonna-
the
I like
strobe light
slow
makes
shit.
it look like it's slow motion.
I really hope not.
So episode 1 throws you out there with the red light, green
and their
light.
face is changing every time.
Episode
Oh,
1
God,
throws
let's
you
do
out
it.
there real quick
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
red
yeah.
light, green light.
Yeah.
2 and 3 are slow as.
I like slow building shit.
I'm a stop.
So
I mentioned jerking off and strobe lights, and Steve said, "Let's do it."
Steve was like, "Hell yeah, dude! This is my wheelhouse."
Should've seen
Circle-
it in color.
the circle strobe jerk.
Oh god.
Everybody's doing it.
We're not in somebody's basement from 2001. We talked about that too on my other podcast.
I don't even want to know.
Don't worry about it.
So hey,
Fucking Leonardtown weirdos.
next week, it's my pick. And I'm going with a movie that not a lot of people have really seen, or they've seen it and they went, and I want to see what Brent's
saying
throwing
no to
over there.
that.
we got over there. All right.
Not saying no to that.
All right. So this movie is one of my personal favorites because it has my favorite actor of all time in it. You know where I'm going.
Oh God, it better be something good.
It's very good.
If it's John Candy, I'm gonna be pissed.
It's directed by somebody who directed one of the greatest trilogies of all time to some people.
Oh,
Robert
Fucking
Zemeckis?
Star Wars.
Peter
Jackson.
We are going Michael J. Fox with The Frighteners.
Hell yeah, dude! This movie's fantastic.
If you've never seen The Frighteners,
I was probably
do
8
yourself
years
a
old when I
fucking
watched it.
This movie's
favor.
awesome.
what movie? What year did it come out? In the
Probably like
80s?
97, 98.
Oh, so yeah, 10,
It's-
10, 11.
I have the DVD. It's great.
I don't know. I
Let's
mean,
just watch it
I'm
right
sure
now.
I've watched it. I just don't find it. Like, I guess
Jake
it wasn't
Busey is in it.
memorable.
Oh well, now I'm in.
Dexter Holland's in it.
Yeah.
No, Michael J. Fox. This is one of his last roles where you could kind of see the Parkinson's
You
coming
can
out.
kind of tell,
But it
yeah.
goes
His movements are a
with-
little- his
It
movements
goes
are a
with
little,
what's going on.
Is he doing the stanky leg through the whole movie?
Not through the
His
whole
juice is
movie.
dancing in the cup.
I'm going to say this. It's not a scary movie, so you're good.
It's
It's
fuck you guys. I'm not that bad.
No. I'm just.
No, you're
I want-
sissy.
I want to
You
make
literally
sure.
cried and chicken out on the Hereditary episode.
dude,
I want to make
went
sure you watch this movie.
to a show.
You cried.
Shows are gonna be more important.
You cried.
No,
You cried. No,
I
no,
can
no.
watch slashers and shit all day long. It's
Okay,
the fucking
so this
mindfuck
is a
stuff I hate.
comedy slasher horror
All right.
thought-provoking
Well, I'll
movie.
watch it tomorrow then.
It's. I don't want to, boof it up for you,
Since it's
but it's really good.
October and Halloween month, and
Yes,
I know
sir.
you guys aren't going to do this movie. Speaking of like supposed mind fucks,
Yeah.
Midsummer,
My man.
fucking stupid.
Thank
Okay,
you.
moving on.
Thank you.
George's
So
like,
okay,
yeah.
all right. So
it wasn't a mind fuck. I saw everything coming, and I was like, "This movie is fucking boring."
and that's what me and him talked about with the Hereditary podcast, because Hereditary is made by the same person.
Only
which
cool
is
thing
great.
about it was the way it was shot.
Yes, I will say that you're looking for a twist that never happens, and I feel like the reason why
I
that
felt
is
fucking cheated.
I feel like the reason why that is because his other movie had a somewhat of a twist in it, so he's like,
This
I can't
one,
put a twist
I
in
saw
it.
everything coming at the beginning. I
And
was
it's
like,
so
oh, cool.
it's so long and so drawn
yeah,
out,
3
and you
hours
get there
of sitting here for nothing.
and then you go, that was it.
Yep.
Now, I'm not going to hate on him because it is shot beautifully. There's a lot of stuff in the background that you don't notice that is going on and whatnot.
I'm not gonna sit here and defend it to
But-
hell. I get that it's not. Amazing.
Watched it twice,
don't like
and I
it.
noticed a lot of the shit in the background.
Yeah,
The second
have you
time,
seen
I'm like,
Hereditary?
all right, cool.
It's cool,
seen
but
Hereditary?
it's not. Yeah.
I'll give Hereditary the thumbs up.
Do you think Brent should watch Hereditary?
No, it'll induce his anxiety too much.
Thank you.
I thought so.
Don't watch it. I mean, he can't watch it alone, anyways. Don't watch it
I'll
alone.
hold your hand. Like
and
I'll
watch
hold your hand, too.
Watch it not alone
We'll be
and in
on
the middle
either
of the
side.
day.
Right, yeah. In perfect alone brightness.
Yeah, just while we're on it, Midsummer.
I wouldn't recommend that movie to anybody. I will put it
dude.
that way.
I watched it once. Did I feel like I wasted my time? No. Like it's a movie. It was
You
shot
watched it,
well.
right.
I watched it. It filled some time, but I took nothing away from it, and I feel like everybody hyped it up for nothing.
I can see all that. I definitely would not recommend it to anybody. I've seen it twice, and I want to watch the director's cut. I'll probably be done with it forever.
The internet hyped the shit out of it. And I was like, even like the gore and stuff, and I was like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There's not really any gore in the
Fucking
movie.
high school kids could have made this movie.
It's not super. There's not much to speak
I've seen
of in the
scarier
movie.
shit just hanging out with Amish people.
Fuck. Rumspringa. All right, so speaking of
Rumspringa
again, next week we are going to do Sex Drive one time.
Oh,
it's
I love
coming.
that movie.
It's coming.
I'm coming for that one.
Another
really
Seth
good.
I
Green.
could do
I'm gonna be here for that one.
good
Hey,
one.
you know what?
Right
Fuck
now.
it.
Yeah,
That'll be November.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. That's fine with me.
Because only because I want to just recite every line.
You know what? Also, I love.
There's
Or
the-
I miss. Butt fucking.
That should just be a special edition episode where we watch it as we're doing it.
We could. We talked about it. Well, we actually talked about for Patreon doing
Me
a
and
watch
him have
along.
quoted that movie so
For
many
the
fucking
last,
times.
I don't know, for the last 10 or so years that movie's been out, we fucking, every time we see a hot chick, what's up, what's up?
Yeah.
They can't hear us, but
See
we
our
say it
dicks
to
from
each
space.
we say it to each other.
I love at the end where like they just roll their window back
Yeah.
up.
Those guys are the fucking original Riley and Jonesy.
Yeah,
Oh my
pretty much.
God. You're right. That's hilarious. I'm here for it. But all right, hey guys, thanks for listening to this episode of The Decision Reel. George is going to say it for me real quick.
What am I saying?
The Decision Reel.
The Decision Reel.
Yeah. Again, we're on the socials if they work. Today they don't. Facebook and Instagram are fucking
you know
dune.
what? Whoever shut them down, just delete them.
Dune.
Fuck
Yeah,
it
you're
all.
right.
George's movie voice is slowly turning Peter North.
The Decision Reel.
Oh, I don't like how you know
Hey,
that.
could you say dropping loads for me?
Dropping loads.
Oh God.
Frozen arcing ropes of jism.
I'm not saying that one.
Oh God. Frothy
Anyway.
ejaculate.
Frothy. Thanks for listening again. Once the socials are back up, please get on there. Give us a like. Give us a favorite. Say something. Give us a review. We've gotten a couple reviews lately that I'm happy about. People actually like us. So yeah, thanks for Vinnie for being on the episode.
Yeah, I'll see you in a month.
In a month, every first week, bitches. We're out.
Peace.
Bye, guys.